18. She's 30. Does that make me dirty?
I'm an enthusiastic amateur.
Wow.
Iain Lee.
Hello.
Virgin Radio.
So they've changed the lights in the studio. I can feel a migraine coming on already.
I see you in a whole different light.
Well, it's like a blue... Like you said, these are the lights I'd imagine they'd have inside the Big Brother house. It's headache-inducing. Dear listener, if I pass out at any point during the show, it's these crazy lights. But why are people phoning in already? We've not even started the show properly. This is Iain Lee filling in for Jeff, by the way. Only 2 more nights of this, tonight and tomorrow night, and then Jeff's back next week. So hurrah! Let's just see what some people want. Hang on. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Good evening, this is Virgin Baseball with Pitcher Phil. It was a 15-innings thriller last night's All-Star game at Yankee Stadium with the American League over the National League 4-3.
Oh, yes.
Tomorrow it's back to normal with Baltimore against Detroit and Cincinnati against the Mets. Till next Sunday night, see you in the bullpen.
Thank you very much. Well, we have a regular baseball announcement here on the show. Let's try line 1. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Hi Ian, you're really funny. Why didn't you go on 8 out of 10 cats, or have I got news for you or something?
I'll think about it, yeah, thank you. I've been 8 on 8 out of 10 cats, and I fell out terribly with one of the comedians on there because he was a very, very rude gentleman. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, I'm on hunger strike until you lift the ban on me and Rob.
I'm afraid you're banned for life.
Well, I'm on hunger strike. Do you want out your conscience, big boy?
Yeah, I can live with it. I can live with it. Let's go. If you missed last night's show, there was carnage. There was carnage on the air. 3 people got lifetime bans. Line 3, you're on the wireless. Hello? No, their phone, it turns out, is one of those rubbish phones that we've heard so much about. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, mother. Hello, father. Here I am at Camp Granada.
Why is someone obsessed with playing us that song or singing it? It's a terrible record. Line 3, you're on the wireless.
Leipzig is calling you, Ian, from the crowd.
There's a lot of mumbling.
Everyone's very musical tonight.
It's musical mumbling. Line 10, you're on the wireless. It's the Doink Lady. Well, there we go. I'm assuming it's a lady. Only a lady can have such gentle fingers. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Are you still fit 56k pinger?
Are you? No, I'm not. No,
no.
No. I've got broadband, honest. It's just down at the moment, so we're just having to use the phone line. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
I saw you in the Heat magazine. You in the Gable Mansion as Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, this is why I should have banned that Rob Burnett earlier, because this whole thing has just got terribly out of hand. Let's try line 10. 10, you're on the wireless.
Maybe tomorrow I'll want to settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on.
Everyone's got the musical vibe in them. We'll have to have a sing-along tomorrow night. Of course, it's Thursday.
We could do something musical tonight.
Yes, now we are going to do something musical tonight. Well, remember, we'll mention that in a second. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Good evening.
OK, the freaks are coming out to play. Then I noticed as I was driving in tonight, the nights are getting darker. As I was driving in, it was a little bit dark. And it hasn't been like that for ages.
Yeah.
It wasn't like that yesterday, even.
It's a bit sad, isn't it?
No, it's exciting. I don't like summer.
Do you like cozying up in the winter? I like the roaring fire.
I've got a fireplace.
Have you?
Yeah, we light it about 6 times a year, but it's nice. It's just hard work and very messy.
Slippers out as well.
Now, OK, what's wrong with slippers?
Nothing.
Well, you said it was, as though
as I was painting a picture. The roaring fire, I have slippers out.
I always have my slippers out. I have a roaring... I have hot chocolate. Is there a difference betwixt the two?
I don't know.
I don't know if there is. Is there a difference between hot... No, let's not bother. We're not Radio 5 Live. Let's go to line... oh, no, why won't that work? Let's try this. I'm using the wrong finger. There we go. Line 4, you're on the wireless. Hello? You've got to be quicker than that, I'm afraid. We're doing a fast-paced action show. Line 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello.
Hello.
I hear you're into the whole ukulele thing.
I am into the whole ukulele thing.
Well, on YouTube there's a user called, ridiculously spelled, but J and 7 A's. And
yes.
all you get from that, there's they've done a great cover of God Only Knows.
Right.
And I hear you're a great fan of the...
I certainly am, of the... There's a brilliant video on YouTube. I assume this will work. Type in Japanese girl, God only knows. It's the cutest Japanese woman I've ever seen doing not a very good version of God only knows on the ukulele. It's fantastic. Let's try line 4. 4, you're on the wireless.
Tragedy. Tragedy. When you can't say no.
Oh, for goodness sakes.
What's going on?
This is not... Something's happened. Line 5, you're on the wireless. Hello?
Hello.
Hello there.
And how are you?
Excellent. I've had a good day. I only dozed for 2.5 hours today, so I am indeed getting younger.
Oh, well, that's not so bad. But hey, listen, I've got something to tell you.
Oh, yeah?
A man come up to me today and said, "You mad?" I said, "Who?" He said, "You." I said, "Me." I said, "Yeah." I said, "Oh."
Oh, my granddad used to say that to me when I was a kid.
Okay, you have a good evening.
Yeah, he's made me a bit sad there. My granddad used to say that. It's one of those rubbish nonsense things that granddads say. Oh, he's made me sad now, Grandad Bill. Let's go to line 10. 10, you're on the wireless.
Ian.
Yes.
I'm in Amsterdam.
Good lad. Right, one more, then we'll start the show proper. Line 1, you're on the wireless.
Just to mention to all our fans, you can get a daily dose of Paulie and Rob Bonet on our new podcast coming out soon. So up yours, Ian.
Oh, for goodness sake. Well, on that note, we'll end it there, I think. I don't want any more to do with that. Right, Davis, you'll have to screen the calls now. I'm not...
Okay.
And those, you know which 3 are banned for life.
I know.
Don't let them sneak on by withholding their number and doing funny voices. Right, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. It is a musical night. There's a lot in the show tonight. There is. I say that quite often, and generally I don't mean it. Generally, there's nothing in the show. But tonight, I mean it, dear listener. There is stack loads in the show. It's a winner's special. If you're a winner, and when I say that, I mean you've won a trophy or a medal... 0330 123 1215. We're going to have a parade of winners, and then we'll have a third, second, and first place at the end. Again, I don't quite know how that works, but whoever I think is the biggest winner, and it's not, you know what I mean by winner. You've got trophies, you've got medals, something like that. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Also, as you know, I've declared a holy jihad on Nickelback. Yes, I have. Because we play them on the Virgin Radio station, that's fine, each to their own, but they suck, let's be honest. And we're going to write our own Nickelback song this evening, just to prove how easy it is. So what we need, we're going to do this a line at a time. I need someone to call up with a title for the Nickelback song that we're going to write, and also the first line. How difficult can it be? Let me hang on, I've got the lyrics here to Photograph, which I believe is their current hit single. Listen to these lyrics. Look at this photograph. Every time I do, it makes me laugh. How did our eyes get so red? And what the hell is on Joey's head? And this is where I grew up. I think the present owner fixed it up. I never knew we'd ever went without. The second floor is hard for sneaking out. He's rhymed up with up, and he's rhymed out with out in the second. Already by the second verse, he has run out of rhymes. Third verse. And this is where I went to school. Most of the time had better things to do. Criminal record says I've broken twice. I must have done it half a dozen times. That's not even a rhyme. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Life's better now than it was back then. If I was them, I wouldn't let me in. OK, come on, Virgin Radio listeners. You're connoisseurs. You're connoisseurs of good rock and pop and stuff. We can write a better Nickelback song than that, can't we? We'll write the song, I will record it over the weekend on my ukulele, and we will put it on the Virgin Radio website whenever Emily, the computer geek, comes back from her holiday.
Do you think we can play it on Sunday night? Would you really have it recorded and ready for Sunday night?
Yes.
OK.
There you go. You've made me say it on the radio. I'm bound by the rules of Ofcom.
OK, so if we get the lyrics tonight... We'll get the tune, tune by Friday, and then it'll be recorded and ready for Sunday.
The song will be played live, from a cassette. Cassette? We got a cassette player here?
No.
CD. We'll do it. So we need you to help us write a Nickelback song. 0330 123 1215. Come on, it's going to be a piece of cake. We'll probably make millions out of this as well. Right, something... The phone's broken, Davis. What's going on? The phone's broken because no one's phoned in. I say no one's phoned in. Obviously, Gary and Luton, you phoned in, haven't you, Gary?
Yeah, I must be the only person with, no life on.
Can I just check? You dialed the number 0330 123 1215. You got through. There wasn't a problem with the line. There was nothing wrong like that.
No, nothing like that.
Well, what that means is, if the phones aren't broken, then the show must be broken. Oh man! Davis, we're doing a broken show tonight. I can't work under these conditions, for goodness sakes. Gary, why did you call in, please?
I called in because I'd like to start off in Nickelback.
Oh, I know what it is. I think we've upset all of the Nickelback fans. That they've all just... That everyone, it turns out, I'm wrong on this, and everyone is a Nickelback fan. They've heard me...
Both of them?
Yeah, well, both of them. They've heard me dissing it. They've gone, right, we'll watch we'll watch Big Brother then, shall we? Huh? Yeah, Big Brother's on, we'll watch that. If he's going to diss the Nick, if he's dissing the Big N all back, then we are going to watch Channel 4. But, Gary, you're not a fan of those fools, are you?
No. Damn charlatans.
What's the title of the song going to be?
I think I'm going to go with the Nickelback song.
Oh, OK. The Nickelback song. Have you got a first line for us?
I have.
Go on.
And the second line's got to rhyme, right?
Yeah, the second line has to rhyme.
Okay.
Here he comes.
Good.
Yeah, I know. It's got something to do with going on a hunt or something, I'd imagine. Go on.
We are Nickelback, and this is our ditty.
OK, we are Nickelback. We are Nickelback, and this is our ditty. There you go. The tune writes itself, and this is our ditty. OK, I can see where you're going. God bless you for that, Gary. Gary, are you a winner in any stretch of the imagination at all?
I think I once got third place in some jiu-jitsu thing.
Third place. I'm afraid, Gary, I'm going to have to cut you off. Third place is not a winner. Third place is purely a loser's place. Everyone knows that. Only first place counts. Tom has emailed him. Ian, I'm 15. I have over 150 medals and trophies for swimming. I don't believe that. How can you have 150 medals and trophies at the age of 15?
Been busy over the last 18 months. Lots of swimming meets.
150 swimming meets? What is this? We're in California? Is this the United States from New York or something? No. Swims is the British word. 150, I don't believe in for a second. Let's go to Russ. Hello, Russ.
Hi, just, we can't sing and our songs are rubbish.
Well, it's got to rhyme.
Yeah, well, I was going to rhyme, but it's a bit sweary, so I wasn't.
OK, Russ, of course, is number 17 in our top 50 listeners list.
Yeah, hi. Good evening. Ian,
yes?
My son would like to say something to you. Can he?
Well, I don't know, can he?
Charlie? Say hello.
Hello.
Hey, Charlie, how's it going? You OK, Charlie?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do today, Charlie? OK, rock and roll, yeah. And I think that just illustrates, Davis, how desperate we are for calls. The fact that I let that go on for as long as I did, dear listener. OK, the Nickelback song. We are Nickelback, and this is our ditty. It has to rhyme, but let's not make it sweary.
I can feel witty, something witty coming on.
Pity?
Or pity.
Yeah, 0330 I'll take Farmer Bill just to get him out of the way. Farmer Bill?
Hello?
What do you want?
I'm boycotting your show until Rob and Paulie are unbanned.
Do you know what? That's not actually a bad idea, though.
Unban Rob and Paulie.
No, they're banned for life, and so is Sam as well. He's put the phone down there. If you missed yesterday's show, I recommend you go and get the podcast, either from virginradio.co.uk or go to iTunes. Go to iTunes and type in Ian Lee. A whole host of fun things pop up. But you'll just hear there was a mutiny last night on the show. There was carnage. Very unpleasant. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. More of your calls after this.
Ian Lee. Virgin Radio.
0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Sir Darren of Telford.
Ian Lee, probably the best DJ in the world.
You are absolutely right. Apart from, of course, Ken Bruce.
What are we doing?
What?
How are you doing?
I'm fine and dandy, thank you, mate. What can I do for you?
Trophies, I've won a few.
Oh, yes, go on then. Time for you to show off. We're celebrating the magic of winners this evening, Sir Dazza.
I have won a few darts trophies.
Oh, darts, the dirty, skillful bitch that is the game of darts.
10-pin bowling trophies.
What, for bowling?
For bowling, yes.
How can you get a trophy for bowling?
10-pin bowling, we was... when I used to work for the post office many, many moons back, we had a team in the post office and we played different areas all around the country, and we won it.
Did you have your own bowling shoes?
No.
Where can you get bowling shoes from? Because they are the most comfortable shoes in the world.
Sports shops.
Good suggestion there. I hadn't thought of that. Good suggestion, yes.
And I've won an holiday through playing pool.
Well, hang on a second. You've won an holiday through playing pool?
I have.
Tell me more.
Well, it was a funny story, really, because I entered the darts competition, and they said they were short of a few pool players. Would I?
I got bored of the funny story about an eighth of the way through. Verinder.
Hey.
Hey, Verinder. It's good to hear from you, man.
All right, yeah.
All right, yeah. I love your calls. Your calls are great. Your calls are what makes my blood pump around my body, Verinder. Do you know that? Yeah?
Yeah,
my heart beats for you and your sweet little tush.
All right, bruv.
Hey, bruv. High five me, Vinny.
Yeah, I've got a topic for you.
Oh, yeah, go on then. Let's hear Verinder's topic. Because the one you gave us yesterday didn't really take off very well, did it?
It's called Random Stars.
Let me write this down, because this is going to be a winner. Random stars. OK, Vinny, away you go. Tell us and the listener. Shut up. Shut up. Tell us, myself, Davis, the producer, and the listener, how Random Stars works.
Basically, what I'm going to do is I give you random celebrities, and someone, a caller or yourself, tells me what they've been doing lately. So, for example, let me give you some.
Okay.
I'll say Charlie Sheen, and you'll be saying, oh, he's been filming Two and a Half Men.
Men, yes, your favourite sitcom. It genuinely is his favourite sitcom. Yes. Okay. Sorry, where does the interest and the fun come from there?
Basically, the interest is that say for example, your favourite actor back in the day.
Don't say that phrase. Yes, back in the day. Yes.
Was Donald Sutherland.
Yes.
And you want to know what's happening with him right now.
Well, I would look it up on Google. Yes.
And because you haven't seen him lately for a long time, have you?
Okay, right, Vinny, stay there.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that this is the worst idea I've ever heard. I'm going to play a record. When I come back, can we play Random Stars?
Yeah.
OK, that really is something to look forward to. 0330 123 1215 if you want to play Random Stars with Vinny. Oh, dear. Now, we're in a little bit of trouble here, Vinny. You need to pull your finger out because Matt from Billericay, who is number 27 in the Top 50 listener list, says, Iain, I'm bored. You're getting boring. Do something interesting, please, because tonight's show is getting boring and it's only 30 minutes in. Please, please do something good. So, Vinny, I hold you responsible for that criticism.
I've only been around for about 2 minutes.
Sorry?
Only been around for about 2 minutes.
but you're the spearhead for the show. Now, Gary, you've called up to play Vinny's Random Stars.
I have, yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Oh, OK, Gary, away you go.
Hi, Vinny.
Yeah, what?
Hi, yeah. Do you want me just to name the first star that I'm interested in?
Yeah, make sure they're random, so basically...
it's very random.
People must have heard of them.
Right, OK. I'll start with Claudia Winkleman.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, Vinny, could you put... Sorry, mate, could you... you've probably forgotten how to use the phone. Could you put your mouth near the mouthpiece?
Okay,
that's how we can hear you. I don't know if you know how phones work. There's a tiny little microphone in there that your voice goes into that. It's not just because there's a phone...
Is that better?
Phone near you. Yes, it's much better, thank you. Claudia Winkleman, Vinny, away you go.
Yeah, she does the Striptease Come Dancing spin-off thing.
Striptease Come Dancing?
He did say Striptease Come Dancing, didn't he?
I'd watch that.
Yeah.
That's a good way to revise a tired format.
Occasionally comes on Channel 4 last week. She was on...
like doing the ads and stuff.
Is this verging on stalking?
Yeah.
8 out of 10 cats.
Right.
You're good. Last week, so... And basically, at the moment, she's on a break.
She's on a break. 0330 123 1215 if you want to play Vinny's Random Stars. Gary,
I have another to keep this going while those other...
Go on then, Gary, away you go.
Second delay. Tommy Boyd.
He does radio, isn't it?
Well done, Vinny.
I can answer that question.
Go on.
Down on the south coast.
Down on the south coast. Vinny, OK, well, the phones haven't gone... let's just wait another few seconds. 0330 123 1215 if you'd like to play Vinny's Random Stars. Let's just wait for the phones to light up.
Not one call, Vinny. Not one call.
Go on, just put anyone through.
Well, no, but no one's called in, Vinny. There's not because me putting anyone through. There's no one has phoned in.
He's really bored. Really bored.
Okay. I've got another topic.
No, do you know what, Vinny?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah, we're all right. Good night.
No, but you're not all right, though.
Idiot. What an idiot. What does that mean? What was that little swipe at the end there? No, but you're not all right, though. Flippin', eh? Right, 0330 123 1215. Vinny's Random Stars has finished. We're not playing that anymore. Let's go to Jim in Harrow. Hello, Jim.
Oh, hi, Ian. How are you, all right?
Yeah, I'm good, mate.
Are you up for topic tonight, or are you just going to have the same old show?
Sorry?
Are you up for a fresh topic?
I'm up for a fresh topic. We're doing a fresh topic. We're doing... Hang on, Jim. Whoa, hang on. I take that as a little kick to the ghoulies there, and I'll tell you, we're celebrating the magic of winners, and we're writing our own Nickelback song. Yes, we only have one line so far, and I may drop the idea by 11 o'clock, but they're fresh topics, aren't they?
Ian, fresh topic. OK, girls with tattoos, young girls, down the lower base of their spine, tramp stamp, good or bad?
Well, when I first did that topic 2 years ago, I came to the conclusion it was bad.
Yeah, well, you did it on BC. That's different, isn't it?
Yes. Okay. Well, let's do this. I didn't know I could use the old topics again, and I've got the next 3 years sorted.
Ian,
James.
Exactly. The thing is, you might have done it 2 years ago, but Specialist Pro, Smug BC, it's a different era. Yeah, we've moved on. Yeah, from Smug BC. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Incidentally, Ian, yeah?
Yes, Jim.
I don't like the way you and Davies are sort of got some sort of... You're slightly in a cartel. I just don't like it. Yeah. Don't sound feel relaxed about it all. You're like... You know, you keep on seeing Sailor on Sailor all the time, yeah?
Yes.
There's a lot of sailors actually who want to meet you, Ian, yeah? Yeah, if you get my drift.
If anyone's got any idea what that man was banging on about...
I think he was referring to our sexualities.
But he used the word cartel. Cartel doesn't mean like a sex gang, does it? Imagine being in a sex gang. That would be cool. I don't know what that means.
A sex cartel.
A sex cartel. A sex monopoly. Oh, AJ!
Yes, mate.
Hello, AJ. Or is it Aj?
No, AJ.
Well, he should have used capital letters then on the screen. That's all
He should have.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. What can I do for you, Aj?
I've got another line for your Nickelback
Okay,
song.
so far on the Nickelback song, all we've got, let me find the lyrics, are... We are Nickelback. This is our ditty.
Right, you ready?
Yes. We
get the song sung even though they ain't pretty.
It's as good as any Nickelback lyric, my friend. Thank you for that. 0330 123 1215. We are writing our own Nickelback song, and when we make millions of pounds, you can rest assured that you will get whatever your Penny Lane.
Penny Lane, there is a barber showing photographs.
Iain Lee, Virgin Radio.
Yeah, this is Iain Lee. Whoa, you're a bit late there, Davis. I started talking then. It's just,
I was just clapping along and then you put my mic up.
Well, always be prepared for the unexpected. Iain Lee filling in for Jeff. 0330 123 1215. We're celebrating. Again, not got to have many winners phoning in, which makes me think that, I don't want to say it, but our listeners are...
No, don't say it. Don't say it.
But are they?
I don't know. That's what they've
We've had one winner phone in, and he was Dazza of Telford, and he was dull.
And we've had a 14-year-old boy say he's won 150 medals.
That's just a lie. That's just that boys at that age lie about everything. Do you remember just being... When I was 14, 15, I was just... Everything that came out of my mouth was a lie, just to impress people. Maybe that's just me. We'll give the winners 15 more minutes. If we haven't got any winners by 11, then...
Topic's dead in the water.
It's dead, and we'll assume you're all losing. Sam, have you ever won anything?
No, I haven't won anything.
Not a medal? Not a trophy?
Only at school, but that doesn't really count.
No, it doesn't really count, no. Oh, man, I was hoping we could... Big up the listeners, but it turns out we can't.
No. Not a thing.
Anyway, Samson, what can I do for you?
Well, I just want to congratulate you on your one-man crusade against Nickelback.
Yes, well done. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Really can't stand them. The first time I heard that song, I knew it was rubbish.
Yeah.
And the video is even worse.
I've seen the video for the rock star. It's the one where it's like people selling settees, isn't it, or something?
It's just a random selection of people who sing one lyric from the song. They're all American, and it's just so Americanized.
Listen to this. Here's more. Well, they're actually a Canadian band, but listen to this. Remember, this is lyrics from Photograph by Nickelback. Remember the old arcade? Blew every dollar that we ever made. The cops hated us hanging out. They said somebody went and burned it down. We used to listen to the radio and sing along with every song we know. we said someday we'd find out how it feels to sing to more than just the steering wheel. Jeez, that's just...
Terrible.
Just have a second to take in those terrible... The lyrics.
I've got a lyric for you.
OK, go on. So far what we've got is... I've got too much paper here. We are the Nickelback and this is our ditty. Rest assured our songs ain't pretty.
OK, here's mine.
Yep.
Screaming and shouting inane words in random order makes us think we are witty.
Hang on a second. Whoa, hang on a second. Screaming and shouting, inane... I knew this was a bad idea, because I've got to write stuff, and I can never read my... The trouble I had trying to type up the top 50 listener list today, I couldn't read any of it.
We've now got to a point where we don't have to rhyme with witty, because we're on to a new line.
But we can do, because we can do, because it's Nickelback. Screaming and shouting... show it... What? Screaming and shouting...
Inane words...
Yeah.
In random order...
Yeah.
Makes us think we are witty.
Blimey, you couldn't make it any shorter because it makes us think we...
Yeah, but I had to find a way of rhyming.
We're witty. Just put we're, that'll...
Well, it's too late. I've done it now. Sam, listen, thank you. It's in there. We are writing our own Nickelback song. I'm tempted to record it and send it to... What's his name? Trent Reznor? What's his name? Flange McDuff?
Chad Kroger.
Chad Kroger, who I believe once sang Happy Birthday to Ben Jones.
He
Is that
did
correct?
once. That's right. If you go to line 10, the boy you called a liar, the 150 medal boy...
Tom the Swimmer, 150 trophies and medals?
Yep, 150.
No, I don't believe you.
I don't appreciate being called a liar, Ian.
Oh, what are you going to do about it?
I can send you pictures.
Go on then, send me pictures.
Iain.Lee.
At virginradio.co.uk?
Right, I will.
Thanks very much.
Bye.
Bye. I don't believe a word of it.
He's going to have to cram in 150 medals into that picture.
Well, it's impossible. Even with a 5-megapixel camera or whatever. And then the Beatles went from brass to Indian, didn't they? It was a nice transition that they made there.
He may have a trophy room, of course.
Trophy room. No one has a trophy. Oh, you know the dirty old Gerard who's got the trophy wife, the 30... They sent me a picture.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No. Zara!
Oh, hello.
Hello, Zara.
I've forgotten. Oh, yes.
Come on, because I'm feeling tired tonight, and I think the show's lacking a little bit of spunk.
Oh, yeah.
And we just need to give it a little bit of a burst.
Okay, I've got a
Dirty.
fantastic topic for you.
Yes. Hang on 1 second. So I'm going to take this phone call. Okay. Verinda, why have you called in again? Oh, he's bottled it. Yes, Zara, you got a topic for us. Good. That's what we need, a topic, because this celebrating winners is dying on its backside. How come when the Daily Mirror celebrates winners, they get like Carol Vorderman turning up and stuff?
Well, because they're choosing from the whole country, so they're going to be able to find one or two.
But we're choosing from the whole country.
You think there's that many people listening, really?
You cheeky cow.
Sorry.
Go on.
I know there's a million, but...
no, there's not.
Yeah.
There's about 50,000 probably listening right now, if we're lucky. But carry on.
My topic is...
Yes.
Have you, the listener, not you, had any weird coincidences connected with Iain Lee?
Let me just, for a second, Go on then, have you had one?
Yes, I have.
Oh, OK, let's hear it.
Yeah, you know, you went...
Sorry, what did you do? What did you do just then?
I just went...
You went, yeah... yes, I went to Brian Wilson at Kenwood, yes.
Yeah, well, and you know that your other half,
yes,
let's say, put some photographs of that up on her Facebook.
Yes.
Well, when I looked at the photographs, I saw that the people that you were sitting next to were a family who I did nannying for 2 years.
Well, isn't that... Oh, that's spooky. Hang on a second. We need the spooky music for that. Hang on, let me get the spooky music. Hang on, this is it. This is the spooky music.
I'm Duncan Bannatyne.
No,
Iain, I'm not interested. I'm out.
No, that's Duncan Bannatyne. Hang on, let me get this. This is the spooky music. Here we go, for spooky.
Oh, my God, I've just been clocked by the feds.
No, that's been clocked by the feds. Hang on, we'll get some spooky music. Hang on. No, that's not spooky at all.
What about this?
What's that? No, hang on. No, hang on.
Twilight Zone.
Hang on. No, we're going to get the spooky music. Hang on. Oh, no. Hang on. Oh! No, hang on. Right, here we go. Let's try... No, hang on. Right, here we go. This is it. Ah, there we go. Right. So, the people I was sat next to...
Yeah.
You'd slept with... What was the connection? Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention.
I nannied for that family for 2 years. And also, I called you lots of times from their house without them knowing.
Oh.
And
yes,
some of my YouTube videos that I did however long ago it was are from their house.
Oh.
Their sofa is in the background and their phone.
Oh, I could see their sofa and look at it.
Yes. Do you think that's spooky or what?
I think it's spooky. I don't think we're going to get any more phone calls on that topic.
No, because it's a wide topic. It's any strange coincidence connected with Iain Lee.
Connected with me specifically?
You specifically.
OK, Zara, we'll put it out there.
I think there'll be lots.
I think there'll be zero, but let's see. 0330 123 1215. It's a very specific topic, but if you have a weird connection... coincidence with me, then call the number 0330 123 1215. Sophie's in the Fulham.
Hello.
Hello, Sophie. You all right?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks.
Sorry, I really shouldn't speak like that. It's not good.
Sorry?
Anyway, how are you?
You're mumbling a little bit.
Sorry, I think it's my portable sort of phone. You know the.
Is your mouth near the mouthpiece?
How about now? Is that better?
It's almost better.
Almost better. Oh dear, that doesn't sound good.
No, it literally doesn't sound good. No.
Oh, okay. All right, then I'll make it quick.
Okay.
The Nickelback thing, I wanted to add a lyric.
Go on then.
What have we got so far?
We are the Nickelback, and this is our ditty. Rest assured, our songs ain't pretty. Screaming and shouting inane words in random order makes us think we are witty. God.
Middle of the road, never be as good as Paradise City.
Okay, everything's rhyming with wit. Oh, God, okay, middle of the road.
I didn't really... Well, I sort of called in probably about half an hour ago before the first guy, added a line on.
All right,
That was actually why I rhymed it. But then I thought, even if someone does do it, I can still say it, because, as you pointed out, Nickelback aren't exactly poets.
No, okay.
So, I added. But anyway, this sounds awful, so I'm just going to go and I need the loo.
Okay. Oh, she's going to go and use the loo. What a disgusting way to end a telephone conversation there, for goodness sakes. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Let's... Amy, I believe you've got a coded message to deliver.
Yeah, I do, right.
Go on, then.
The monkey is one, but the panda is not. And also, I've got a request.
Yeah, go on.
From you. I'd like you to unblock Sam and ban Sam.
Why?
Right, I've got 3 reasons.
OK, this is Sam, who was banned yesterday for being a turncoat traitor. Yes, go on, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, because he always does his homework.
Right.
And he always calls in with valid points.
Right, and then he stitches me up live on the air.
Right, that's partly my third point, right? It's only radio and he's only mucking about.
No.
He doesn't mean it, he loves you.
No, Amy,
You're like his idol.
Amy, you can't just say it's only radio. This is. Hang on, listen. For example, listen to this. Midge.
What do you...
Listen to Midge, Amy. Midge is obviously special. It's not only radio to him, it's his only communication with the outside world, for God's sakes. He needs this to...
I need you.
Shut up, Midge. Shut up, Midge.
More dilemma.
Midge, shut up. He needs radio to feel almost like a human being, Amy. So your boyfriend, is Sam your boyfriend?
No, that's weird. He's my brother.
Oh, in that case, it's even sicker. Your brother coming on the radio trying to stitch... No, he's confusing people like Midge, Amy, and I just
He's
can't...
upset. He's not listening tonight. He's so upset.
Good. I don't want him to listen. Why doesn't he...
Watching Rocky instead. He thinks that's better.
Oh, is he watching the latest Rocky?
I don't know.
Why doesn't he go and hang out with Paulie and Bernays, his new best friends? Yeah, why doesn't he go and hang out with them?
He doesn't really like him.
But he wants to be on their list. No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry, Amy. I'm not having that. Midge, she's demeaning you and your accessibility to the outside world.
How can I cope, Iain?
I don't know how you can cope.
Oh, it's all confusing.
Everything's confusing for you, Midge, isn't it? Everything's quite confusing.
I wish you was a swinger, So,
Sorry? Stop. Listen, it's not even 11 o'clock. Can we not go an hour without doing some sort of sordid sex story?
No, definitely. No, so
thank you. Right, what do you want?
I've got a Nickelback song, or have I got a Nickelback song?
Lyric?
Oh, yes. But I've got also a gripping, wise-cracking, 360 degrees pleasure tail to tail. But first...
You've got a what, sorry?
A wise-cracking, gripping, 360 degrees pleasure tail to tail.
You've got 1 minute and 15 seconds to cram all of this fun and excitement in.
OK, but can I firstly ask for a bit of advice?
Yes.
Iain, as you know, I'm a fun-loving, swinging fruitcake, and every time I listen to your show...
What?
And especially Porn for the Blind, it leaves me scrumptious.
Which Porn for the Blind is on later on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about that.
Excellent. Well, in a shell case...
You've only got 56 seconds now.
OK, this morning when I got up
to go to work. People around me were miserable, feeling, loading, all their emotions. So anyway, actually, I started to get affected by people's moods and emotions. And am I weird, or do people actually get affected by other people's mood? And can somebody actually influence you that way?
Oh, God. Yes.
Oh, how can I...
You've only got 32 seconds left. Get to a point, man, for God's sakes.
Oh, that was... okay, lastly, Ian, last night, talking to Habiba, apart from having a dream about her, I forgot to ask her, with all those bodies lying around, does she ever feel or felt, that way inclined?
No, she's an undertaker, for God's sakes, Mitch.
Oh,
what the
okay.
hell are you
Nickelback song, Lost Girls and Love Hotels.
Lost Girls and...
Lost Girls, Erotic Nights, Lost in Your Arms.
I've got no idea what on earth he is talking about. I can only apologise. And Midge, your time is up. 0330 123 1215. I tell you, when we come back after 11, it's not been a good start to the show. We will start the show again and begin from scratch. Thank you.
This town is colder now. Wow. Iain Lee.
Hello. Virgin Radio.
How many times have you been in the toilet? Who would you go pay for?
Hi, this is Rick Astley.
Oh, man, if only it were. 0330 123 1215. This is Iain Lee filling in for Jeff. I'm so tired tonight, Davis. It's because I didn't get my 4-hour doze this afternoon. I had like a 2-hour doze in front of the telly. And that was it. I'm knackered. I am knackered. It doesn't matter. It's virtually the weekend, isn't it? So we'll see. 0330 123 1215. We're writing our own Nickelback song because it's easy, and man, we is going to be rolling in the money. They are I don't want to diss the majority of the music that we play on this station is pretty good. Some of it's better than others. We're going to play a Monkey song later on. Oh, come on. That's a treat, isn't it, dear listener? That's a treat to behold. We're going to play a Monkey song in the last hour. Yes, please. But some of it's, all of it's good apart from the Nickelback. And we are writing our own Nickelback song, and we are going to make a stack load of money from it. Also, I want to know... I'm experimenting with being dirty at the moment. When I say dirty, I don't mean, sexually improper. That, is... there's no place for that here on this show. But in terms of, not washing my clothes and stuff, I realised I haven't changed these jeans that I'm wearing... Where are we now? It's Wednesday. It's got to be 3 weeks that I've been wearing these jeans. But that in my head is all right for jeans. That sounds... Is that... Davis, you're laughing. What? So
about 10 days, I think.
But why? What happens on the 11th day?
Well, it's just nice to have a fresh pair of jeans.
Jeez, you've racked up 7 calls. Why have you done that?
Because what happened was we had a slight glitch, as we always do. As I got people back, then other people were saying they got cut off. So we're trying to just
screw those losers.
Get everybody ready for you.
10 days. So what happens on the 11th day?
Oh, the jeans start running across the room, and it gets boring chasing them.
They do smell a bit when you.
Yeah.
I mean, they stink. But these are about 3 weeks, and
still going strong.
I will probably wear them until I'll change them on Sunday.
Okay.
So 3.5 weeks it'll be. But and also underwear. I don't like doing it. Normally, I will wear my underwear once. More often than not, I will wear it twice, because that's fine. But I think I have in the past worn it 5 times in a row. You can do it. You wear it the normal way round, facing the front. You swap it, so you turn it round, so it's back to front. Then you turn it inside out, so that's another 2. And then you wear it the first way again, because you've forgotten that you'd worn it the first way. It's 5 days worth of wear out of it.
Well, you save yourself some money on Ariel or whatever washing powder you use.
Exactly. So can we get the rules on this cleared up, please? 0330 123 1215. What are the different rules for how long you can wear the clothes? T-shirts these days I'll only wear once. Sometimes I'll sleep in them and then go to the gym in them the next day.
Yeah, that's
and you're allowed to do that. That's
right.
That industry standard, of course. But can we get shirts? I hate wearing a shirt only once, because a shirt is such a pain in the backside to clean, isn't it? But I'm a little bit sweaty under the pits, it has to be said. So 0330 123 1215. Can we get the definitive list of how long you can wear certain items of clothing, and what's the world record? What's the longest you have worn an item of clothing? Davis, get those calls, because I know they are from dirty people like me. Let's go to line 11. It's Jade. Hello, Jade.
Hiya.
Hey, Jade, what can I do for you?
Can I start a campaign, please?
Yeah, of course you can. What for?
To bring Rob and Paulie back.
Oh.
Bring them back!
Thanks for calling, Jade. It's not happening. They're banned. Rob and Paulie and Sam are banned for life. You know, that's just the way it goes, dear listener. Toby's in Ascot, of all places.
Good. No, Bracknell.
Sorry. Toby's in Bracknell, of all places.
Don't worry, I'd rather be in Ascot.
It's all Berkshire, though.
Yeah.
It could be worse. It could be Slough.
Ooh.
Dirty, I know.
I've got another line for the Nickelback.
OK, we're writing our own Nickelback song. So far, we are the Nickelback, and this is our ditty, and rest assured our songs ain't pretty. Screaming and shouting inane words in random order makes us think we are witty. Middle of the road, never be as good as Paradise City.
All our songs are about heartbreak and fame.
Oh, there we go. OK, you've got us off the rhyme we were there. All our songs are about heartbreak and fame.
Also...
Yes, sir.
You said that the show's getting a bit boring.
It's a little bit boring tonight. Listen, I can't do gold every single night of my life. That would be crazy.
Yeah, but you've banned 3 people for life.
Yeah.
I'm not saying bring them back, you know.
Right.
But do you think there's a link? Maybe, possibly, at all?
I don't get what you're saying. I don't understand what you're saying.
Well, you banned for life 3 people.
I've banned for life 3 people. Yeah.
And that was last show.
Yep.
And this show is very boring. Are you seeing a link here?
No, I'm not. Am I being stupid? No, I'm not seeing a link. Sorry. Maybe I'm being stupid. Can you make it...
Well, maybe it's those 3 people that bring all the action.
Oh, I see! No. Absolute nonsense. No. What a fool. I can ban more people as well. Listen, I've got this authority. I can wield this stick with might. I believe that the banned people are hanging out on www.onthewireless.net if you want to go and hang out with those losers. Let's just see. Line 2, what can I do for you?
Your show is crumbling all around you, Ian, because of one mistake you made last night, pal.
Yeah, it's not crumbling around me.
Yeah, it sort of is, though, isn't it?
No, it sort of isn't, though, isn't it? Because it's just a little bit slow, and if you've noticed, at the top of this hour, I've upped the pace a little bit, mate.
Yeah, bring back Jeff, boss.
Oh, unbelievable. That's why he's banned, because he's a little... So-and-so. It's Theo Watkins in Hastings.
Good evening.
Good evening, Watkins.
You right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Have you written up top 100 yet?
The what?
Have you written up the top 100 callers yet?
No, I've done the top 50.
Oh, that's the one, top 50.
Yeah, I've typed it up. It will be on the website next week.
Okay, wicked. What was the last Nickelback?
You're number 12, by the way.
Am I? I thought it was 15.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, no, I'm 12.
You're 12. No, Cesara in Southgate's 15, I think. I'll be honest, I couldn't read my handwriting when I was typing up. It was a flipping nightmare.
Okay, well,
all our songs are about heartbreak and fame.
A quarter way through, they start to wane.
Oh, this is... Now we're on fire. A quarter way through, they start to wane. They start to wane. Thank you very much, Watkins.
I should be a lyricist, shouldn't I?
Yes, you should be, yes.
Can we have an update on the song as to where? Can you do the first, whatever we've got of the song now?
We are Nickelback, and this is our ditty. And rest assured, our songs ain't pretty. Screaming and shouting inane words in random order makes us think we are witty. Middle of the road will never be as good as Paradise City. All our songs are about heartbreak and fame. A quarter way through, they start to wane.
Good.
This is great, man. I'm seriously going to record this. We're going to send this to those losers in the nickel and the backs. 0330 123 1215. We are finding out. We are getting the definite article. That's not the right phrase at all. I don't even know why I said it. On how long you can wear certain clothes for. And we are writing our own Nickelback songs. More of your calls after this. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Andy's in Liverpool. Hello, Andy.
Hi, Ian. Just to say your show's great, you should be on more often.
Now, do you mean that? Because I've just deleted an email, and I'm going to undelete it because it cut me to the bone. Listen to this. This is James, OK? Let me open this up. Hang on. James says, Ian, the way you do your show is terrible and boring. It's a mess. I usually avoid your show on a Sunday. I really enjoy the Jeff Show. It's such a shame they stuck you on in place of the Jeff Show recently. Now, here's the thing, Andy. You get from that he doesn't like the show, but... I'm listening to it for now, but I cringe. What? Why is he listening to it if he doesn't like it?
Because he's soft.
Because he's a soft lad. Andy, may God bless you for your kind words, and I will come round your house and clean your windows for you if you like.
Your show's good. We listen to you every Sunday for the last 2 months.
Good lad. Well, why just the last 2 months? Why not the last 6 months?
Because I was just messing around with the radio station, messing around, and you come on a Sunday night and we've listened to you ever since.
Andy, God bless you, sir. Is there anything I can do for you?
That's it, Ian.
Good lad. If I was there, I'd shake your hand, and then I would probably wash my hand immediately again, because you sound a bit dirty. But, you know, we've done that. That's good. Sarah's in Essex.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Sarah.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Were you the Sarah that was in bed last night?
Do you know what? I'm in bed again.
Yeah. You don't sound quite as relaxed as you did last night.
No, I'm not as sleepy. I've only just got into bed.
Okay,
now,
well,
some drinks with some friends.
11:15? Who goes to bed at 11:15?
Oh, I'm getting up at 7 tomorrow to go into London to go shopping.
What are you going to get in London?
I'm buying myself a new handbag.
Oh, you did it there. On handbag, your voice just cracked there. Anyway, Sarah, what can I do for thee?
Well, this definitive clothing list.
Yes.
Personally, I actually like to wash my clothes daily.
Oh, but that's so wasteful. We're trying to save water, aren't we?
I have a friend.
Yeah.
Odd, I know. Who, for the last university term...
Yes.
...has worn the same T-shirt every day and every night.
For a whole term?
For a whole term.
Oh, no, that's just wrong.
The thing is, she never even close to smells.
Oh, it's a girl. Now, are you sure it's the same T-shirt and she's not like the Fonz? Because there's an episode of Happy Days
where has that, so...
the Fonz opens up his wardrobe and he's got like 7 different white T-shirts in a row for different days of the week.
No, I mean, I see her get up in the mornings in the T-shirt.
Yeah.
She'll have a pair of jeans on. And I see her come back at night.
How do you see her get up in the morning? Are you in...
Flatmates?
You're not in the same bed as her? Okay, no.
Not often, though sometimes, but...
Oh, those crazy student days, man. How does she do that?
Do you know, the thing that bothers me is that a girl never smells, never.
Yeah.
I mean, she'll wear a different T-shirt out in the evenings if we go out somewhere.
Do you not wear your clothes the same, for days on end? Surely that's what being a student is all about. That's what I did when I was a student, and I've carried that over into my grown-up life.
Yeah, but I like to wash my clothes. I mean, I might wear a pair of jeans twice.
Twice? I've seriously worn these jeans for it's just under 3 weeks. It'll be just over 3 weeks on Saturday when I take them off Saturday night, and I will put them in the laundry basket.
But don't you just feel a bit sort of scummy?
No, I feel relaxed. I've slept, and the last 3 days I've been to bed for a doze. Apart from today, I dozed on the settee. I slept in these jeans as well the last couple of days. She's gone. I've offended her. I've scared her with my dirty habits. And here's a sentence for you that I'd never thought I'd say. The only reason I'm changing these jeans for Sunday morning is I'm going to church. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you believe it? Seriously, man. On Sunday morning, I'm going to church? Wow.
When I get to Warwick Avenue.
Iain Lee, Virgin Radio.
Yes, 0330 123 1215. I've just logged on to onthewireless.net and it's all kicking off in there. They're saying unban everybody, free everybody, and it's not happening, for goodness sake. So just, everyone just chill out. People have been banned for reasons that I won't go into now. Right. It's Tom the swimmer.
Hello, Ian.
Yes, hello, Tom.
Oh, do you believe me yet?
No, I don't believe you.
Why?
Because you sent in several pictures.
Yeah.
Of. Let me just get these up. Hang on. Where are they? Right, you sent in several pictures of. I know it's terrible, isn't it? Of medals and trophies.
Yeah.
First picture, couldn't make out what it was. It blurs. Doesn't count.
It's a box of trophies.
Couldn't make it out. It's too blurry. Also, why didn't you gather all of them in for one picture? You could just take a few trophies here and take a picture, then take a few out. Tom, it's not conclusive evidence.
In one photo.
Sorry?
There's too many to put in one photo.
There's not. If you step back and do it from a distance, there's not. No.
Got a camera phone.
Well, Tom, listen. Your excuse is they don't wash me. I do not believe that you have 150 swimming medals and trophies.
Don't you want your listeners to be winners?
But no, it turns out they're all losers now.
I'm not.
Losers and liars, Tom. Losers and liars. I don't believe it for a second, Davis. Not a second.
That may be the end of the phone calls for tonight.
Yeah, it could be it. Who cares? Lucy Bird.
Hi, Ian.
Hello, Lucy.
I've got someone who's won loads of things.
Oh, yes.
Well, it's my mum. The 5 top thing she's won is a VCR DVD combi with £100 worth of H&V vouchers.
Well, hang on, that's actually not a bad... It's not like a trophy or a medal, but that ain't a bad prize. How did she win that?
That was through... Because she buys, like, Take a Break and Chat and magazines.
Really? And she enters those competitions and wins them?
Yep.
This is what I'm doing. Well, next week, when I'm not working again, after having 2 weeks of luxurious work, I'm going to have a luxurious holiday and I'm going to enter all of those competitions and win a VCR and a DVD and £100.
You should. And we've also had a year's supply of dog food.
Have you got a dog?
We did have, when we got the food.
OK, well, that's a bonus, yes.
A computer.
Yeah.
£5,000.
Yeah.
£250 worth of Marks and Spencer's vouchers.
Right.
A cuddly toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my top 5.
Lucy Bird, listen, well done. Thank you for that. Let's go to Andy. Hello, Andy.
All right.
All right.
When I was 10
Yes.
at a school fete during the summer,
Yeah.
I bought one raffle ticket for 20p.
Yeah.
And I ended up winning the first prize, which was a Dreamcast with a Sega Dreamcast with Crazy Taxi.
Oh, and hey, man, have you still got it?
I've still got it, yeah, but I haven't played it in ages.
Dig it out and play it. I was playing on my Dreamcast just last week. Dig out your Dreamcast and play it, my friend. It's the best.
Which game, though?
Crazy Taxi will do.
Yeah, Crazy Taxi's all right.
Crazy Taxi's a good starting place, Andy. There we go. Maybe the show is listened to by winners. James is in Watford. Hello, James.
Hello, Master of Ceremonies.
Well done.
What film I watched today?
Was it Rambo?
It's like Rambo, but it's got you in it, and it's called Beyond Borders.
Oh, did you watch Beyond Borders?
Yes, I did.
I've not got past my bit in it because it's cack, isn't it?
It's not amazing.
You know, the other lady in it, Terry Polo. You know, there's in that scene there's Angelina Jolie and then there's the blonde lady who looks a bit dirty.
Is she the one who? Oh yeah.
She kissed me.
Ooh.
Yeah, on the cheek. In fact, they both kissed me on the cheek, but she kissed me twice and was a little bit flirty, and Angelina Jolie kissed me once and said she thought I was very funny. But an awful movie, if ever there was one.
It was quite bad. I understand why it wasn't in England.
No, it wasn't. It was filmed in Canada, bizarrely. But I got to fly out business class to Canada. The ticket for the ticket to fly to Canada cost £5,000. It's movies, James. That's what it's all about.
Also,
yes,
I have a weird connection with you.
Oh, okay. Okay, we had a caller, Zara, asked for weird coincidences, connections with me. Go on, then.
My dad used to edit the 11 o'clock show, which you know you were on.
I vaguely remember it. What was your dad's name? I probably won't know your dad, actually. What was his name?
Nigel Gawley.
I don't know Nigel. I didn't have anything to do with the editors, but isn't that weird? How is he? Is he still around? Is he still all right?
He is, yeah. He's doing other things that don't involve you.
Yeah, I'm doing other things that don't involve him as well, so we're both happy.
I've got one more thing.
Go on, James.
I've got one thing to say about Rob Burnett, and this is it.
Go on. Good lad, James. Well done. We get the message there. 0330 123 1215. More of your calls after this. I didn't just play this song, did I, Dave?
No.
I did. You sure? It was Duffy I just played, wasn't it? Okay, we'll happily play this one then. Thank you. Oh, Rod Arrowsmith. Hello, Rod.
Hello, Rod. How's it going?
Yeah, it's good. Do you know what? The show feels a bit flat tonight, and I don't know why. There's something lacking from the show tonight, and I can't put my finger on what it is. But I apologise to all fans of excellent radio that we're. Hey, listen, it's not a bad show, Rod. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying this is complete cack. I'm saying normally I give 90%. This show is about 65%.
Well, no, I'll put it up 75, 80.
Good lad, Rod. Thank you for your kind words of support. And if anyone's got any ideas on what I can do to, apart from unbanning those idiots, that's not happening. But any ideas on just how I can just lift it up a little bit more? 0330 123 1215. Anyway, Rod, you've not called in to hear me have inferiority complexes. What can I do for you?
I was just wondering if you sorted your twinning problem out.
What was my problem with twinning?
You wanted to know where it came from?
Oh, yeah, go on. Do you know?
It's populations.
Well, I'm glad that's cleared up. Wow, there we go. That's that sorted. Wasn't really turning it round. I don't quite take it as well that he said we were 75% there, because that was dull, really. Let's go to Alex. Hello, Alex.
The Iain Lee Show, entertaining and informative.
And a little bit dull at times, yes.
Oh, no. Ian, me love you long time.
Oh, me love you long time too, my
When
friend.
you left the other place, I wore black for a fortnight.
Oh, man, I wore my pants for a fortnight. Yes.
Oh, you dirty sod.
Oh, steady on. Yeah, it's true. It's
Right.
true.
Zara called in. Zara, who I remember from the other place as well. She was
Yeah.
She wanted to know Ian Lee coincidences.
Yes.
Right. I loaded up my iPod with about 5 of your old podcasts.
Yeah.
So enough to drive me completely insane.
Of course.
So I was going about my work, listening, and I did all 5 of them. And straight after that, there was a Carl Cox mix from 1993, all that banging house.
Carl Cox mix 1990. I remember. Oh, great times, great guys, great memories.
Halfway through this DJ set, which is like 2 hours long, I heard into the mix, Tau Makanaka Tikanaka Kinahu, however the hell the rest of that.
I think you mean this. Hang on, let me go.
Play it.
Here we go.
Tamata wakatangi hangi kuwe uo tamataya tuli puka kapiki monga hora nuku poka wena wakatana tahu mataku waitanga nuru kawa mikitora.
So Carl Cox has been mixing my mixers.
Yeah, hold on though. You'd have been at school, boy. Come on.
Yeah, well, 1993. Would I have been? No, I would have been at. I was at college, being an idiot.
School, college.
Alex, listen, thank you for that, my friend. There we go. We have been asking for coincidences involving me. 0330 123 1215. We've had 2 so far. That was tenuous. And also, can we get the definitive answer on how long you can wear certain clothes for? Has anyone wore 3 weeks for a pair of jeans? Is fine, isn't it? That's quite acceptable. Tomorrow, carry on, 'cause no, it's the instrumental. That seems quite acceptable to me. Jay, what's the longest you've ever worn a pair of jeans for?
Jeans.
Jeans?
I don't know, a week, 2 weeks maybe?
2 weeks. 2 weeks. Come on, okay, we'll have some of that.
I've got a tip for you about your underwear.
Oh, yeah, go
on. Because when you wear it back to front, of course, if it has the flap for you to urinate out of, if you line it out properly, you don't need to take them off when you're going for number 2.
Oh, that's what an image.
But that's what
I see a silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Oh, there we go. That's an unfortunate choice. That's my girlfriend's name. Of course I'll do the fandango. Now, yes, Jay.
Yes, that's not actually what I called in about. I called in because I wanted to prove that not all of your listeners were losers.
Oh,
Although
okay.
The first hour kind of went against me.
Yeah, the first hour we were swimming against the tide, I think, but never mind.
But I have been a winner. Last summer, me and a couple of friends, we went to Butlins in Minehead.
Yes.
Where all great summers are had. And
I haven't been to Butlins since I was like 6, but I'm kind of tempted to go.
It's kind of like Disneyland. It's fun when you're a kid and you go back and it's a bit...
I've heard that...
depressing.
I've heard there's a lot... Now, I don't know if it's true. There's a lot of swinging going on at Butlins.
Well, when the kids go off to the caravan holidays, they're packed away into these little clubs, and the parents, they've got a lot of free time on their hands.
A lot of free time on their hands, and out comes the car, the chalet keys, they throw them in the middle, you take your pick, and Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt.
But what's happened with swinging parties now when they issue the chalet key cards? It's not keys anymore, it's cards.
Oh, it's key cards, yeah, it takes out all the eroticism, doesn't it?
Exactly. But anyway, because I'm a winner because we went to the fancy dress competition.
Yeah.
And my friend, she went as Madonna, and she came third because she didn't quite have the hair right. But I came in at number 1.
What were you, Madonna?
No, I had my hair perfect.
Well, go on,
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, no. I spent a whole 3 minutes talking to that idiot.
You were lulled into a false sense of security.
People are sneaking up and attacking me. For no reason at all. I'm banning those 3 idiots. It's not happening. It's the cure. 0330 123 1215. Can we get some decent calls in for the last hour and 20 minutes of the show? Otherwise, I'm just going to play Yes, Close to the Edge, and you can listen to that for the rest of the night. Don't have to do this.
Iain Lee, Virgin Radio.
0330 123 1215. Iain Lee filling in for Jeff because he's off on his holiday and ting like that. Let's go to Sarah in Cumbria. Hello, Sarah.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm fine. Are you in the top 50 list?
Yeah, I'm number 30.
You are number 30. You are. I remember typing your name earlier this evening. What can I do for you, Sarah?
Well, a couple of things.
Oh, hang on. Be with you in a second, Psychic Sylvia.
Well, that's all right. Don't worry about me. I can entertain myself if you know what I mean.
Okay, well, I'm going to speak to Sarah first, okay?
Well, I don't care if he wants to speak to
I do.
another one of you losers.
No, Sarah's not a loser. Sarah is in the top 30 list. She's number 30. You're not in the top 50 list at all.
Doesn't make her a winner, does it?
It actually it does. Technically.
No,
So
no,
you.
I don't think so.
But, yeah.
Number 30 is a very, very bad number. It's going to bring you lots of bad luck, love. I'm sorry about that, but, just be
Yes.
prepared.
Yes.
I'm happy to be number 30.
You well done, you, Sarah, for being number 30. It's just Psychic Sylvia was jealous because she wasn't allowed on the list.
Just be careful of everybody that is male around you because they're all out to get you.
Okay, Sylvia, I'm going to fade you down now because you're being a bit obnoxious. Sarah, what can I do for you?
Hi, a couple of things.
Yes.
I was really impressed. I'm so pleased to be number 30.
Well done, young. I'm glad you are number 30. It suits you.
I spoke to my eldest son earlier and told him, thinking he would know nothing about it, and he's very impressed. He's a big fan of yours.
Is your son jealous?
Yeah, and he said that you discovered allergy.
That what?
You discovered allergy.
Well, I didn't. I was on the same show as him. I would be unfair to say I discovered him.
He said you did, and you gave him 5 minutes for your show, and that's how he became famous.
Well, bless your son for remembering it that way. Well, we were on the same show together. That's
That's really cool.
Yeah, it is kind of cool.
Yeah,
And
well
he's-
done. Thank you.
That's a pleasure.
That's really good.
Yeah.
The other thing's a bit kind of more serious, actually. If
Oh.
that's okay.
Let me get some. Hang on, let me get some serious music. Hang on a
Okay.
second. Let's get some serious. No, that's not.
That's not serious.
No, that's not serious. No, that's a Japanese person saying konnichiwa. No. Okay, here we go. Away you go.
Okay. 2 of my sons got beaten up last week.
Oh God.
Okay, and
What do you want me to do? Get a posse together? I can get a posse together. We can go and kick some ass.
can we do that? I'd love to, actually.
Not a problem.
No, it's illegal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Damn those laws. Damn those laws.
I know. But one of my things was, I just wondered if you had other listeners who have the same problem.
Yeah.
But because they're over 16,
Yeah.
I can't get any information from the police about it or find out what's going on. And I wondered if people were as bad as I am about this stuff. Because my kids seem to think it's normal to be beaten up.
Well, Sarah, when I was young, I got beaten up. I'll be honest. I don't know what to say about that. It's not really the kind of thing we can do on this show. But I'm sorry to hear they got beaten up. I hope things get sorted out. And what can I say? It's a cruel world. Psychic Sylvia.
Yes. Well, are you ready to speak to me now?
No. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to go to Max. Hello, Max.
Hello?
Hello, Max.
Yeah. Okay, I think I have a very big coincidence with you.
Oh, go on then, yes.
Okay, I think I'm the younger version of you.
What makes you say that?
Okay, well, first of all, my birthday is on June the 9th.
That's the same day as mine, yes. Spooky.
Yeah, and also, I'm quite slim.
I used to be. I'm getting slim again, yes. Spooky coincidence, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I have black hair.
Mine's brown, so not quite so spooky.
Yeah, but mine's kind of brown.
Kind of browny blacky, yeah.
Yep. Are you a vegetarian?
Yes.
Yes.
Whoa.
Okay, so I'm.
Are you really awkward around girls?
Actually, yes, I am.
Oh, me too. Do you like playing computer games?
Pardon?
Yeah, me too.
All right then.
Excellent. Well, there we go. That's a younger version of me. If ever I'm bunking off. Psychic Sylvia.
That was very scary.
It was a little bit spooky, actually.
It made me feel quite uncomfortable.
Yeah, it made me feel very uncomfortable, I'll be honest, yes.
Actually, I mean, I was causing for some reason, so I've got a spooky kind of coincidence with you, in fact.
Yes.
Yeah, I tell you what it was. I was listening to your podcast because I was, really bored today. And I heard you from last night, and you're saying that you might want to go to a spooky haunted house one night.
Oh, what, sorry?
A haunted house?
Yes, Davis and I and maybe some other people are going to spend the night in a haunted house towards the end of the year. Yeah, that's definitely happening, yes.
And because you were saying how you want to take a psychic with you for the night because that would be really good that they could deal with all the ghosts.
Yes,
they
we
could
would like
deal with all the psychic
a psychic
phenomenon.
to come with us, yes.
That's right. And so tell you what the coincidence is.
Go on.
One of your favourite callers of all time, even though she might not need to be on Earth. She's a psychic. And guess who it is?
Sifu?
No, it's psychic stuff. It's me, Ian. Can you see the coincidence there?
Yeah, yes.
So,
I don't understand quite what you're saying.
I accept your invitation.
No.
Spend the night.
No.
With some other of your crazy fans.
No. You. No.
I think you find
Yes.
that I'm very
No.
good with ghosts.
Yes. No. You are not invited.
Well, where is it anyway, and what's the date and the time?
Well, I'm not going to tell you that because we don't.
Luckily, I'm psychic, and so I can find out anyway, can't I?
We don't want you there.
No,
So we
don't
will
play
not-
games with me.
No, it's not a. It's.
Come on, you're being very
Yeah,
kind
no.
now. I like it when you play games, and it's
Oh,
very
okay.
funny. But
Yes.
I
You
tell you what,
are
just let me know.
not coming
Time
to
and
the
day.
thing.
It was end of August, early September.
No, what I'm
I'm
going to
free then. I'll be around. I know
Yeah.
all the haunted houses.
Okay, what I'm going to do, Psychic Sylvia, is I'm going to let you go now, and we'll never mention this ever again. Is that fair enough?
I think what I'll do is...
Yes.
I'll just tune in to you now...
Yes.
And get all the details.
Okay, and I'm
from
going
it.
to
That's
just
all
fade you down, and then I'm going to cut you off. We don't want her coming, Davis. We want like a proper psychic who isn't a mental swinger as well.
I think Stephen Murdoch said to me last night off air that he'd like to come.
Well, yes, Murdoch
which,
is showing a lot of. I think maybe it should be me, you, Murdoch. Maybe. Well, I've had a lot of abusive emails from Barry and Barry's son. Maybe there's something in having an old man there, although the shock might kill him. And a proper psychic there that gets the talks like that when they
Gets
get
possessed.
Spirit. Yeah, get possessed. That's the thing I'm looking for. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Lawrence.
Yeah, hello, Ian. Just
Yes, Lawrence.
on the last but one caller.
Yes.
It's often a misconception. I've heard it on the Jeff Show a few times as well.
Yes.
That swinging entails keys in the bowl.
Oh, that's a very old-fashioned kind of thing. You don't. Yes, the keys in the bowls is a
Well,
kind of
actually, no,
dated 70s thing.
But the reason they say that is because, it's a total misconception because there's swinging and there's wife swapping and they're two different things.
Well, whoa, hang on. Well, what's the difference?
The difference being that with swinging, and I've been into swinging for 15 years.
Oh, well done, Lawrence. Good lad.
I've been to many parties, both organised by myself and also private as well.
Private, you say?
Yeah, like basically between me and my current girlfriend and another couple that I may know, etc.
Yes.
Rather than an organised event that you might see on the internet or something like
Yes,
that.
okay.
And I can tell you that any of my ex-girlfriends, they would never have entertained me tootling off into another room.
And
with
that's
another woman.
so going off into another room, that's wife swapping. Swinging
Yeah.
is when you're all doing it in one big writhing mess on the floor.
Well, not necessarily, it could be, but swinging almost 99.9% of the time
Statistics.
involves everybody, whether it be two couples, three couples, just
Doing it.
three people
Making
in
love.
the same room. It
Moving
never,
some.
ever involves going off into separate
What do you mean it never? You mean it never involves going off to?
Never.
What do you mean? It never involves going off to separate rooms.
It never does. It's the two different things. It's either wife swapping or it's swinging. And see, many people being wife swapping. Into swinging, and you've got to have a strong enough head for that.
Yeah.
Wife swapping. Well, I think you've got to be totally detached. Full stop.
Right, Lawrence. Can I ask you a question? Please don't be offended by it.
No, okay.
Are you short, fat, ugly, and old?
I'm neither, or none of them. None of the above.
Well done. Because the image you get of swingers is short, fat, ugly, and old people.
Well, I can assure. I'll tell you what. About 4 or 5 years ago,
Yes.
I was me and my current girlfriend. We were going to a swingers party in the Docklands, in the Docklands area of London, and we had to be vetted before we went there. Now, at the time, I was 38 and she was 35. We got accepted, and we were the oldest couple there by a good 5 years.
Wow. Can me and Davis come to one?
Well, I don't go. I only go to the sort of swinging parties where it's couples only.
Oh, nuts!
We are sort of a couple.
And the sort of swinging parties where single guys are allowed, unfortunately, they're not true swingers, because if single guys are allowed, then basically the organisers has arranged a few ladies of the night to be taken advantage of. That's not quite the
prostitutes.
same.
No, prostitutes. That's not the same.
Yeah,
Anyone
and
can.
that's not. There's no fun in that whatsoever.
So I can't come round and have a go on your girlfriend.
Well, you could, but you certainly could, but she'd have to fancy you first.
Well, I think she would fancy me, Lawrence. I'm a very, very good-looking young man. I'm well in there, Davis. you fancy having a go on Lawrence's girlfriend? I couldn't do the swinging thing. The whole swinging thing. How?
It would be a little bit awkward, to be honest.
It will be. I get very uncomfortable taking my clothes off in front of one person, doing it in a room full of people. Seriously, my girlfriend, who I've been out with for like a couple of years, I have to have the lights off and she has to be facing the other way before I take my clothes off in front of her.
Facing the other way?
Yeah, no, steady on.
Don't look.
Yes, not to look, not because I'm steady. Young ears, but I could not perform in front of. I couldn't do it.
That's true. I don't think I could either.
Let me think about it for a second.
No.
No, I certainly couldn't do it if you were there.
No, that would be wrong. It would be wrong.
These are bad taste in my mouth, I tell you that. Right, 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. We're coming up to the last hour of the show. We've got Porn for the Blind coming up. We could do about swinging. If you've been swinging, I don't want to get too seedy or too sordid. I'm just kind of vaguely...
This happens once every 6 weeks or so. It just descends into serious smuts.
Gets erotic.
Yeah, we'll play Porn for the Blind later.
You are happy to turn it away from the talk of the ghost hunt because you are cacking yourself.
I am, actually. I'm petrified.
You were upstairs. You're upstairs and you're like a 15-year-old girl. And you're going,
I was a little girl.
Oh, God, are we really going to do this? I can't believe we're going to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to have a drink. I'm going to have to get drunk and do it. You're like a big baby.
Well, why not?
You can't get drunk.
Well, I don't really want to.
You've got to be stone cold sober. We're going to take like a meter that'll measure ghost activity. We'll take cameras and stuff. Okay. It's going to be brilliant, man. It's going to be brilliant.
The thing about it is, you're putting up the brave face now. I put my hands up and say petrified. You did say I'm also cacking it.
No, I didn't say. No, I didn't
yes,
say.
You did.
No, I didn't. What I said was I might be cacking it on the night. I'm not cacking it now. I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I said to you earlier on, I am looking forward to it.
But you're scared like a baby.
Scared.
You had a little. Yeah. I did notice earlier on you had a little tear coming out of your eye as well.
Well, who wants to spend a night with a bunch of ghosts?
Well, we do. That's why we're doing it, my friend. Thank you. Or if anyone knows where we can go spend a night with a haunted house, 0330 123 1215. So ghosts and swingers in the last hour of the show. It sounds like a winning formula to me, I'll be honest.
Iain Lee. Hello. Virgin Radio.
Now, before the break, we were talking about ghosts and stuff. I went out to the loo, and I did get the fright of my life because the door opened in front of me. Tim Litchell came through it, but it did scare the life out of me. Tim just told me something very, very interesting. Tell me two things. First thing, he wears his jeans for 4 weeks. So he's dirtier than me. 4 weeks at a time he'll wear his jeans because he says the material relaxes.
It does a bit.
Yeah, it does.
And it's interesting because on Yahoo Ask, there's a thing that says, is this dirty? It's like an Ask Jeeves thing.
Oh, do you remember Jeeves got the sack, didn't he? Because he was rubbish.
Is this dirty? I kept the same jeans on for at least 4 weeks without changing them. First reply, oh, God, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's dirty. 1 week is the limit. Right? Yes, it's disgusting. Yes, wash it. If the smell and dirt doesn't come off, throw it away or donate it to charity.
Oh, you can't donate dirty jeans to charity. Jeez.
And if you're a messy eater and you didn't wash them, they could begin to smell. But if you go into a pool and, try to wash them and then sit in the sun and let them dry, I think they'd be clean again. That's so chlorinated jeans.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. Please wash them. A few days, but maybe
They're
not
all
weeks.
wrong. They're all okay, dear listener. I need you to join me and Tim Litchfield on the side of right. 0330 123 1215. Does anyone else wear their jeans for between 3 to 4 weeks? Come on! We're not weirdos.
Another answer here. Yes, it is. I bet you don't have a girlfriend.
I've got a very beautiful girlfriend. Hey, OK, another thing Tim Litchfield told me is he told me that last night, when we were talking about the ghost stuff like that you spoke to him privately on the talkback and said, oh, I don't want to do it, I'm scared. Is that true?
This is why I've not made any bones about it. I am petrified of doing
Unbelievable.
this.
What a baby.
Oh, no.
No, baby.
You said
baby.
You are
baby.
You
no,
said
I didn't
you
say
also petrified.
No, I didn't say. I said when I get there I'll be a little bit nervous, but that's just because I'm sleeping in a house with you.
Right. I cannot video. I'm going to video it and it's going to go on YouTube.
Video it, and
I can't wait.
Video it.
Right.
I'm telling you, faded down. Just get it on my nerves. Right. Unbelievable. 0330 123 1215. This is Iain Lee filling in for Jeff tonight and tomorrow night, and Jeff's back next week. If you're enjoying the show, you can listen on a Sunday. Tonight's show isn't representative of how it normally goes. You know, I'm a bit tired. The topics haven't taken off. There's the controversy over the band 3 callers. So, you know, normally it runs a little bit smoother than this. By tomorrow, tomorrow's show's going to be an absolute doozy, dear listener, I swear to God. Right, so what are we talking about? Oh, yeah, how many days can you wear clothes for? What's the longest amount of days that you've worn the same clothes for? There's no shame in it, really. T-shirts I have to be careful with because my right armpit absolutely... it's a really weird thing. I only sweat out of my right armpit. And I've tried everything. I've tried the Mitchum. Have you seen the Mitchum? It's the deodorant so strong you only need to use it once every 48 hours. But it just sweats. There's some antiperspirant you can get that seals up, like, the pores in your arm. But apparently it really burns, and it means you sweat everywhere else. If you've ever used that... Oh, shame on you. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. By the way, you can call up about pretty much anything else you want as well. Don't feel you have to be burdened by the nonsense that we're suggesting. Let's go to... it's Catherine. Hello, Catherine.
Hi, how are you?
I'm all right.
Okay, first of all, I want to say I'm really enjoying your show this evening.
Oh, well, thank you, because
Much better than yesterday.
Whoa, hey, hang on, controversial, really?
Absolutely.
Why is it better? Why is it more lekker tonight than it was yesterday?
Because those people that you ban
Yeah.
seem to like to hear the sound of their own voices.
Yeah, aren't they? I'm talking about Rob Burnett, Paulie and Sam. Don't they just love themselves to
They
death?
love to hear themselves speaking, yeah.
Oh, let's let the show breathe. Let other people come and have a go, for God's sakes.
Absolutely.
Unbelievable. Well, okay, good point, Catherine.
Okay. Secondly,
Yes.
about your ghost thingy.
Oh, yeah, the ghost thingy, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ghosts don't normally show themselves unless they want to be seen.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
There's a pub in Dorney, which is just on the other side of Maidenhead,
Yes.
between Eatonwick and Taplow.
I know Dorney, yeah.
Yeah. Called the Pineapple Pub.
The Pineapple Pub.
Yeah. It's a pretty ancient pub,
Yeah.
and they have strange goings on sometimes.
Is it what? Are we talking about swingers again, or
No, ghosts.
It's the we're still talking about the ghosts. Okay, yes. Can I just say, Catherine? I had to put my cards on the table.
Yeah.
I don't believe any of this nonsense. Okay, I don't believe a single bit of it. But I'm quite up for having a bit of a scary, night, staying in a haunted castle or a haunted pub or a haunted church, whatever,
Yeah, now,
and seeing what happens.
Okay, Dorney Manor
Yeah.
has got its own ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you had to speak to the Lord of the Manor there, he would probably...
But you say that as though you believe in that, Catherine. You're sensible enough to know it's nonsense, aren't you?
I'm sensible, but I do know that they do exist.
But, oh, Catherine.
No.
No?
I can clarify.
Go on, clarify.
I
love your accent, man. I love it. It's lekker. Your accent is lekker, you know? It's raw.
I'm not South African.
I know. Where are you from?
I'm from...
But you've forgotten.
Zimbabwe, but no, I'm from Rhodesia.
Okay.
But I never lived in Zimbabwe.
Okay.
I'll say Rhodesia.
Okay.
And for people out there who don't know where it is, well, look on a map.
Yeah,
pre-1980.
Good advice there for people who don't know where it is. Go and look on a map, for goodness sakes. Right, yes, go on. So what proof have you got, Catherine, that ghosts exist?
Well, my dad and I were sitting in a car waiting for my mum one evening.
Yeah.
And we were parked near a pub in Rhodesia, and we saw something behind the car.
Yeah.
And it came up to my window and then came up to my dad's. The windows were down,
because
it was hot. And it made like a come here motion, like you say to somebody with your hand, come here.
Yeah.
And my dad and I both got out the car and we went and we followed this thing, and we actually almost fell over a guy that had just died of a heart attack.
Right.
Okay, so his spirit came and called us.
Oh, no, I was buying it for us. No. The man just died of a heart attack and a ghost popped up. No, it's all a load of nonsense. So, Davis, the fact that you're so scared, like a big baby quaking in your boots, means you must believe in ghosts.
It's not that I believe in ghosts.
Right.
It's like I'm right on the fence about it. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'm not quite sure, and this is going to be concrete proof either way.
Okay.
And so I'm a little bit... in fact, I'm very nervous.
Okay. If anyone knows where we can get a good ghost action, 0330 123 1215, it's going to happen. Jasmine's in Bolton.
Hello?
Hello, Jasmine, you all right?
I'm not in Bolton, I'm in Boston.
Oh, you're in Boston, Massachusetts. Of course you are. You're on the top 50 list because I was typing your name earlier on. You're in the top 20 somewhere, aren't you?
I'm number 5.
Number 5. I may have spelt Massachusetts wrong, but I've certainly, it's on the list. Yes, number 5.
That's fine, I don't mind.
Okay.
Okay, I've got 2 points for you this evening.
Okay.
I've got one about them clothes. I think that you can wear jeans for up to 4 weeks,
4
maybe
weeks.
5.
5? Oh, you are really pushing the boundaries with what's acceptable. I like it.
And I'm a girl, so, you know, I don't know whether that's any different.
I think I've done 5 weeks. I think I've done 5 weeks in my youth. Yeah, I can buy that.
I don't think that's a problem, to be honest.
It's not jeans, and the thing is, jeans, they look better when they're a little bit grubby. That's what they, you know.
Exactly.
I wouldn't wear smart trousers for 5 weeks. Of course, that would be nonsense. But jeans, it makes sense. Good work. What else have you got for me, Jasmine?
I've got an idea for a feature.
Oh, a feature, you say? I'm there. I'm hooked.
Well, you know how people always claim to have met really, really, really famous celebrities?
Yeah. I met Darius once.
That's quite, a little bit lame.
I had a row with the fat one from Liberty X. I actually had a row with her. She had a go at me, and I said that her boyfriend was a cheat for being on Pop Idol when he'd been in a pop band already, and I said it was unfair, and she had a go at me on live television.
Is that Kim, is it?
No, it's Michelle, isn't it?
No, oh, her, yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know why I know who Liberty X members are.
There were 2 fellas in Liberty. Have Liberty X split up?
Yes.
Because there was one of the girls. The other 2 girls were quite pretty, in a sort of not that special but kind of quite pretty sort of way. Then there was her.
You mean one of the ones who's now in Coronation Street?
No, you're thinking of Hearsay.
Oh, yes.
Pure and simple, gonna be there.
I see where I'm going wrong now.
You're going wrong. No,
they won a Brit Award.
Hearsay.
Liberty X.
Liberty X. What for? Some of their videos are brilliant. There's the video where they're in bikinis and the video when they're in leather. but their songs, absolute pony. Anyway, I don't know what we're talking about them for. What was
feature?
Yes, the feature. The feature. Yes.
Well, I was thinking about how, you have, kind of non-celebrities, people who are on TV regularly, but not really a celebrity.
Yeah.
Because, I have a kind of, not even a claim to fame, really, but I met Paul Hayes from Cash in the Attic.
Oh, I know Paul Hayes. I don't know him. I'm aware of Cash in the Attic. I sometimes Sky Plus Cash in the Attic, yeah.
Oh, yes. I met him in Hyde Park about 3 years ago.
Is he the sort of blonde, slightly nervous-looking chap?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. How did you get to meet Hazy?
Well, he was filming this antique show for ITV2 or something, so it's kind of a betrayal to the BBC.
Yeah, traitor.
And I just asked him for his autograph, and I got an autograph on a underground ticket.
So the topic is, who have you got to sign an underground ticket, or have you ever met Paul Hayes?
Oh, no, just, non-celebrities, because he's not really, a main celebrity, I don't know, Angelina Jolie.
OK, if we have a non-celebrity, 0330 123 1215. Thank you for that, Jasmine. Number 5 in the top 50 listener list, which will be up on the website next week. Thank you.
The Indians send signals from the rocks above the pass.
Fat Steve in America has the honour of talking over the end of Squeeze Cool for Cats. Fat Steve, dig it.
That is cooler than Cats.
Oh, man, it's an honour, sir. It's an honour. I love Squeeze.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Tomorrow, in my house and on my iPod, it's National Squeeze Day. No, it's not, because tomorrow, this is my day tomorrow, Steve. It starts off dull and then it gets groovy, OK? I take my mum to the dentist. Boring. Then we go back, we watch the brand new Neil Diamond live in 1976 DVD that I got last week. Exciting! Come on, man!
Yeah.
OK, maybe it's just me. I am genuinely excited by that, though.
Yeah,
but
sounds great.
It's going to be fan-flipping-tastic. Fat Steve, what do you want?
The subject of internet eavesdropping, which you brought up yesterday.
Did we? Oh, yes, going through the web history, yes.
Well,
that's a much better title for it. Internet eavesdropping. That's why it didn't work.
When my wife and I moved to Manhattan, we had to stay in a hotel for 3 weeks before our apartment was ready.
May I interrupt you there, Steve?
Sure.
I've spoken to you for a long, long time. Can I say something and you won't be offended by it?
I don't know.
I always thought you were a homosexual man. I always did. And this is the first time. When you say wife, do you mean like a traditional wife or a modern wife?
Yes, like a traditional wife. With woman's parts.
Wow. I don't know. That's really surprised me. Sorry.
Okay, well, anyway.
So sorry. Okay.
Now I'm giving off the impression of refinement.
No,
anyway.
Refinement, that's it, yes.
So I hooked up my DVD player to the hotel's TV.
Yeah.
And I found that when I changed the channels, I was able to watch whatever people were watching in their rooms in pay-per-view.
Oh, that's so cool.
I could watch their web TV, because they had a web TV system, and I watched this guy order a prostitute over the internet.
Oh, man, come on. That's the kind of vision I can only dream of having.
He was, like, going through the pages, you know, frankly, he was a bit picky. I wanted to call him up and say, come on, you know, she's hot.
Oh, man, you should have done it. How freaky would that be? You're in your room, looking up prostitutes on web TV, and then you get a phone call going, yeah, go back to, you want her, the Oriental lady. Oh, man, alive.
Yeah, it wasn't until he entered his credit card details that I started thinking, well, maybe I'm doing something that's not only morally questionable, but could possibly be illegal.
A long time ago, a friend of mine gave me a scanner. This is when mobile phones, or cells, as you call them.
Scanner?
Well, yeah, like one of those scanners. And I was sat there listening to people's phone calls. Highly illegal and obviously highly immoral. And I didn't think anything of it. And then I heard this really quite traumatic phone call between this bloke who was in prison or something. And I just suddenly thought, what the flipping heck am I doing? This is a terrible thing to be doing. So naughty. I threw the scanner away.
Yeah, that's, well, I didn't stop looking at the paper.
Oh, right, okay, yes.
Until I came upon, well, that's a bad choice of word, until I happened upon some gay male porn.
Yeah. Oh.
And that was very disturbing.
Well, now, as we've established in the last few minutes, you are not a homosexual.
Yeah. Have you ever seen gay male porn?
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
It's like straight porn, but like
guys.
The woman forgot to show up.
Yeah. Fat Steve, thanks for that.
Sure.
What a marvellous image to have in our heads now. 0330 123 1215. But hey, whatever floats your boat. We turn the music off now because now it's the Monkees and Daydream Believer. Fantastic.
I'm Duncan Valentine. Ian, I'm not interested. I'm out.
Iain Lee, Virgin Radio.
I've just had an email accusing me of being right-wing. JD has accused me of being right-wing. I'm the most left-wing liberal person I know, for God's sakes.
You've gone very high-pitched there.
Because I can't believe it. I'm furious. I'm not furious. I'm bemused. Right-wing? I'm not John Gaunt or James Whale, for God. Right-wing?
I think people get confused with calling people right-wing when you say I'm cutting you off. People think that's quite right-wing.
JD, call in. JD Buffalo, call in and explain yourself. I don't understand. Right-wing?
I'm cutting you off. That's the big.
That's
right
hardly, it's hardly what Hitler would say, is it? I'm cutting you off. That's right wing.
Only right wing jocks say that, though.
Oh man, alive, Mickey the cabbie. Good evening, Mickey.
Good evening, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, sir. You're in my top 50, aren't you? Somewhere. There we go. 33.
33. That's me.
33. Well done, fella. What can I do for you?
I just wanted to come to the Tory Party conference this year.
Oh, don't you start! For goodness sakes.
I've been on so long I forgot what I called. Oh, it's about coincidences. I've got a guy I went to school with was apparently an acquaintance of yours when you was in your 20s, so I don't know how much you remember that.
I don't remember a lot of it. What was his name?
His name was, Johnny's full name? Well, yeah. He's a comedy writer, Daniel Ruiz.
Daniel Ruiz?
Yeah.
Do you know what? Let me just say, Mickey, that my 20s is a kind of boozy, smoke-fueled blur that I remember very, very little of.
Yeah,
yes, I probably came across him at some point. There are so many. The number of times. Yes, steady on. The number of times I've met people and said, "Oh, hello, nice to meet you." They said, "Yeah, we work together," or it happens so often, man. My memory's terrible.
No, don't say. And also, if your ghost trip or your little ghost hunt, I will provide you with transport up to 25 miles outside the M25.
There we go. There's.
If that gets Davis off his posterior and into the wicked world of ghosts and ghoulies.
Mickey, you're a good lad. We don't want to see your ghoulies, but thank you.
So we got free rides.
Well, such a cabbie, 25 miles.
Well, no, we'll do it somewhere within London, and then he can take us up there.
Yeah.
We can come along if you want.
No, stop trying to bring big bushmen along to make you feel better, for God's sakes. Listen, it's going to be fine. I'm going to be there. I'll protect you. It'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen?
I love it. You're going to protect me, but ultimately you're going to be the one who's blubbing in a corner, frightened.
Shut up.
Well, I'm going to be the big man.
No, I'm going to be the big man in your dreams. Oh, Tim Litchfield, I'm scared. Right, porn for the blind now, please. Pornfortheblind.org. the best website in the world, without a shadow of a doubt. It does a useful service. Blind people, they like pornography, but they can't see it. So Porn for the Blind, what its duty is to find pornography and then narrate what's going on, so those that can't see it get all the horny, erotic excitement. We've had to censor some of it, though, because it is a little bit rude. Here's tonight's Porn for the Blind.
Okay, so this is a Porn for the Blind presents collegefest.com. Okay, we're starting the clip.
Okay, here we go. Enter my villa.
The scene begins with showing the College Fest logo. It appears to be a costume party, as there are many people in the party setting that are dressed up as various people, including Stewie and Hulkamania, nurses.
I'm Russ Williams.
The clip quickly moves between men having sex with women in various locations, while the people look on and dance and have fun.
I'm the have-a-go hero.
Quickly moves to two girls that find a bedroom to enjoy each other's company.
I like to have a world of fantasy as well.
The clip now moves back out to the party setting, where there are several girls still dancing, showing their...
I just sat on something.
Several girls address the camera directly by saying...
Spank my bottom and call me Shirley.
My name's Sylvia.
There are other girls engaging in...
Oh my God, I've just been caught by the face.
It is a quick-moving clip. Oh, my God. I'm going to have to watch this a couple times.
Amateur.
And it tells you to join the party at the website.
I thought it really very near the end of it.
I don't think that young man was taking it as seriously as he should have. He was giggling in that a little bit. Come on.
Do you know, I've seen a few of them now where they don't take it seriously enough, and it is very irritating.
I did see one of them where the guy is taking the mick and he starts laughing and his mate starts taking over.
Right, yes, I've heard that one as well.
That's disrespectful.
It is.
To pornography and to the blind. Both deserve respect, I think. Definitely. Alison is in Ponders. Alison, I'm sorry you have to follow that filth.
Hey.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes?
Oh, hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
Yeah, a couple of things.
Yes.
You're still doing that lyrics thing?
No.
Oh, well, anyway, we live in a tower block and we're stuck in a lift on the 7th floor.
Is that a lyric or is that your life?
Well, look, yeah, probably a bit of my life as well, because this is Nickelback and this is our ditty. We live in a tower block and we're stuck on a lift on
I've
the
got
7th
it. Well
floor.
done. I'll add it now. Hang on a second.
But, yeah, I mean, you're going to edit it, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Lovely.
And also, like your pants.
Yeah.
You know, you're talking about you wearing them for weeks.
Well, no, my underwear are 5 days maximum. I normally go for once. Twice I haven't got a problem with. 3 times I can do if I need to.
Right. Well, anyway, treat it like spaghetti.
What?
You know, chuck it at the wall. If it sticks, don't, you know.
You really are common, aren't you?
It.
You are common, aren't you, Alison?
Stick, then wear them again, like, you know what I mean?
Is that what you do with your kegs?
Well, I sleep in my clothes sometimes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you sound the sort, Alison. You sound the sort. Thank you for that, Alison.
You're depressed, you do.
Yeah, OK, there we go. What a delightful image we have there. Oh, dear. 0330 123 1215 is the telephone number. Oh, look, Gerard's called in. Sifu's called in. We've got about 30 minutes. Now's a very, very good time to call in before 10 minutes short. 0330 123 1215. We are trying to find the definitive answer for how long are you allowed to wear your clothes for. And can we beat the record, please? More of your calls after this. Thank you. That's a mash-up.
Oh my God, I've just been caught by the face.
Last 28 minutes of the show. Hooray! Says everyone, including me. It's been all right tonight. I'm not saying it's been a bad show. It's been... I don't know. I must have just left the magic at home, Davis. I just left the magic at home.
You can't be magical every night.
Of course not. That would be insane. But what it does mean is the pressure's really on tomorrow to deliver the goods. Otherwise,
one final push.
Two duds in a show, 2 duds in a row. Man, that's when contracts get terminated. I believe I have a clause in my contract that says if I do 2 dud shows in a row, I can just get booted out without any form of payment whatsoever. So we've got to really pull our fingers out of our backsides tomorrow.
Gross misconduct.
Gross misconduct indeed. Russ!
Good evening.
Good evening, Russ, in Broomfield, in Chelmsford.
Hey, yes, well done.
Thank you, sir. I just read it on a screen, that's all.
You're brilliant.
Yeah.
Tell me, have you ever had a strange phobia?
What do you mean a strange...
My next-door neighbour came round today with a bag, and she said, can you take these balloons out of the bag and blow them up?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, of course I can. Why? She said, well, I can't touch them.
What?
I thought, that's weird. Why not? She's scared of balloons.
She's scared of them?
She doesn't like the feel of latex.
I wondered as well, is there...
David, stop trying to make it into pervert again.
Can't touch balloons or something?
I have trouble with cotton wool.
What?
Oh, and the thought of it has just set my teeth on it. Oh! Oh! I have trouble... God, I can't even talk about it now, actually. Sometimes it's worse than others.
Oh, no.
Imagine... I'm going to say it.
Yeah.
Imagine getting like a load of cotton wool and just pulling it apart. Oh,
yeah, that's
jeez.
lovely.
No, it is not lovely. It has the same effect on me as if you get, a toothbrush. You know the brush bit of a toothbrush? Imagine biting down on the brush bit, like just chewing the brush bit of the toothbrush.
Well, that tastes good.
Oh, flipping it.
Is that your phobia? There must be a name for it. What's it called?
It's not a phobia, but it's set me on edge. It's made me very, very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
No, surely not.
No, surely yes.
Is that the only thing?
I think that's the only thing. I'm not a fan of spiders, but then who is these days? Thank you, Russ, for making me uncomfortable. Ricardo.
Hi, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine, man. I'm feeling good. I'm glad that those 3 troublemakers have been banned from the show. I have done the right thing, and I stand by my decision. Thank you.
I'm a very long-time listener.
Good lad.
I'm a first-time caller.
Well, it's beginning to sound a little bit familiar, but well done. Okay, yes.
Okay. You said about some dental work for your mum tomorrow.
My mum's getting something done to a tooth, yes.
Is it all okay? What's going on?
She's got a manky tooth that is crumbling. A crumbly tooth? Can you believe that?
Crumbly tooth?
A crumbly tooth. She's
don't get too technical, but...
No, I'm not getting too technical, but I am taking her to the dentist tomorrow, and she's having something done with it, and then we're going to go and watch Neil Diamond.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Neil Diamond live in Sydney in 1976, the Thank You Australia concert, yeah.
Oh, what, a DVD?
Yeah, DVD. It's new out recently, yeah.
But the DVD is like live.
It's like, he's not coming round to her house, no.
No, I was going to say.
That would be amazing.
Especially from Sydney. I had a few more points.
Yes.
One was, I don't know about you.
No.
But I can maybe imagine. When you call someone at a call centre...
Yeah.
You really don't want to get chatty with them. Because you want to get what you want to do done.
If they're in India, I do like chatting with them.
Really?
Yeah, I do like chatting with them. When you phone up the Xbox Live hotline, right, because your Xbox Live isn't working, it's always an Indian gentleman, right? And you say to him, you're chatting and he's typing in the code. So whereabouts are you based? Oh, I'm not allowed to say, sir. Is it India? Oh, I'm not allowed to say. Just that every time I phone, it's an Indian person. Oh, I'm not allowed to say.
No.
Well, can you give me a clue? Well, it's hot. He actually said once, well, I'll give you a clue, it's hot. I said, well, is it India? I'm not allowed to say. But it's India. I like talking to the ones in India. I do find that quite exciting for some reason.
I talked to a girl in the call centre tonight.
Yeah.
About a credit card.
Oh, yeah.
And she was one of the most loveliest women I've ever chatted to.
Yeah, I bet she was fat. She'd be fat and ugly.
Oh, yeah.
They always are. The sexy voice, it's always a munter.
Obviously. But she knew about my financial situation.
Oh.
And she still wanted to speak to me.
Wow.
So I kind of thought, well, it's better than meeting a girl at a bar.
Yeah.
Because you've already hurdled a few of the... Well, hurdled. Already.
Did you ask her out on a date?
I was so close.
Oh, you should have done, man.
Oh, yeah, but what am I going to say to her?
Phone her back and ask her out.
Oh, no, but that's just going to look really...
It won't. Yeah. It'll look really sweet, man. I tell you, it will look... Can we get a girl to phone in? And hang on, listen, let me just get... Look, Vicky's desperate. Vicky, if you worked in a call centre and a guy you got on quite well with called you back and asked you out for a date, he's called Ricardo, you'd think that was sweet, wouldn't you?
Well, no, because actually, I was actually bad. I went and got a cheque cashed in the bank one day, and the guy who worked behind the counter took my name, and basically sent me a bunch of flowers and asked me out.
Well, what from your bank details?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's just creepy. No,
did he pay for them? Did he make you pay for them?
Yeah, to get out of your
bank?
account. Yeah. But Ricardo's being romantic.
Yeah.
Well, she'll probably see it as creepy.
No, Ricardo, ignore Vicky. She's just been burnt too many times. Ricardo, will you do it for me, please, and let me know what happens?
Yeah, I've got a couple of other points.
Well, you can do one if it takes 20 seconds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. Yeah, but there's so many.
OK, well, we'll leave it then. Simple as. That's cleared that up. I'm running out of time. Don't rack up any more calls, Dave. You wrapped up 6 calls for me. I can't handle it. The pressure's on. Oh, I've got to cram these 6 calls in the last 20 minutes of the show. I think we can do it with a little bit of magic. Right. Where am I going? Oh, yeah, let's turn that off. Let's press this button here. The Smiths. Hang on.
Iain Lee. Virgin Radio.
Oh, come on. It's the last 18 minutes of the show. Let's rattle through these calls now. It's Vicky from Croydon, and it's dirty old man Gerard, a 61-year-old who's got a 19-year-old wife.
19 years old.
Unbelievable, Gerard. Oh, shame on you, Gerard.
She's not 19.
How old was she again?
33.
33, I do apologise.
33 on Saturday.
Happy birthday on Saturday, my dear.
Happy birthday.
Right, go on, what do you want, you two?
I've got 10 cricket trophies from the 1980s.
From the 1890s, you nearly said, old man.
Yeah, about like that, yeah.
Yes.
Ghosts of Tosh.
What?
Ghosts of Tosh.
Ghosts of Posh?
No, Tosh.
Ghosts of Tosh? No, they don't exist.
Don't exist. Tosh. Jeans, I reckon you can wear for 6 weeks.
Oh, this is it. Of course, you had to do that through the war. You didn't have any soap powder.
Yeah, no, we didn't have jeans. What are you talking about?
Oh, yes, we have no bananas. Okay, well, 6 weeks. 6 weeks, Vicky. That's a bit dirty, isn't it?
They'd be walking on the rain by then.
Oh, I like his style.
No.
Thing about jeans is that's what that's where they come from. They're working clothes.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to get them dirty. They're durable. Yeah. Oh. Vicky, what do you want?
Ghost.
Go on.
Tosh.
Yeah.
I don't tell people this story because they think that goes to Tosh.
Yeah, they're Tosh, yeah.
We had some weird goings on in the house that I lived in. In fact, it would be a good place to go and do your...
What, your house? I'm not going to... We're not... Listen, you're not going to get 4 or 5 young men to come and stay in your house.
Old house where I don't live anymore.
That's not happening, you tart. Yes.
Yeah. No, but we had things like lights switching off and on their own, and the doors opening and closing.
No, you didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, you didn't.
It's dodgy electric.
Yes, there's an answer for all of this stuff.
What the wind had a Yale key to open the
Yes, it did. Yes.
Did it really?
You're saying the wind opened the door?
Yeah, well, the door opened and closed.
I can pop open a Yale lock very easily. It can be done very, very easily.
There.
What?
There was nobody there.
But it can happen. The wind can do that.
What, a Yale lock?
Yeah,
and close it again gently?
Yes, Yale locks can do that. No, Gerard, back me up, please.
Yeah, but Yale locks can do that, yeah.
They're not as good as you'd think they are.
How did the light...
That's why people have Chubb locks.
Yeah, exactly. Chubb wouldn't open a Chubb lock at all. Of course not.
No.
No, this is precisely the reaction I deliberately do not tell this story for.
Yeah, and tomorrow you're going to phone in and tell us you were once abducted by aliens where they anally probed you.
Yeah, well, actually I was.
Oh, no, for goodness sakes, I can't be doing with any of that nonsense. Let's, it's Duncan Bannatyne.
Iain, this is Duncan Bannatyne. Let me tell you where I am on this. I wanted to go to a swingers party, but not with that girl who wears her jeans for 5 weeks.
Yes.
Must be a minger.
Yes.
And that's not good. So, I'm not interested, and for that reason, I'm out. But I will buy her jeans. I will invest.
He's waited 20 minutes to say, I don't quite know what he was saying. But it's Duncan
I'd love
Bannatyne.
it if he actually was Duncan Bannatyne.
Well, it is Duncan Bannatyne. No one else sounds like the hunk that is the Bannatyne. Let's go to... Oh, Daniel's been on the line for 47 minutes. Daniel, I'm sorry.
No problem at all.
I'm sorry, my friend. What can I do for you? You take as long as you want. The show is yours now.
You know about how long you're allowed to wear your jeans for?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, I have a pair of jeans for 3 years now, and I've...
3 years? That's ridiculous!
I've never washed them.
You've never washed them in 3 years?
Yeah, because I'm afraid that they're going to get damaged. They have funny logos on it, and I'm afraid when I wash them, it will get damaged.
So what? 3 years?
Yeah.
But do you wear them? How often do you wear them?
Oh, at least 100 times.
Oh, I'm actually a little bit sick came up then.
Yeah, I'm in constant trouble because of this. My girlfriend, I always argue with her. She always wants to watch them and I hide them.
Do you do the thing that I do when clothes are a little bit past their sell-by date and spray deodorant on them? Do you do that?
No. Not really that bothered about it.
Oh, jeez, 3 years, stinky jeans. Daniel, you're a dirty man, but you've got my respect, my friend.
Oh, that's great.
Good lad, thank you for that. What a dirty man. Let's go through these 2 calls, and we'll take some calls straight to air for the end of the show. Let's go to Cesara. Hello, Cesara.
Hello.
How the hell are you? Number 15 on the list.
Sorry?
15 on the list.
15, yeah, going strong.
Well done, well done.
Thank you.
Yes.
A bit of random news. I saw the BBC News presenter George something.
George Alagairu?
On the Central Line today.
George Alagairu was on the Central Line?
I actually said to the man next to me, that's him, isn't it? And he had no idea what I was talking about. And I said, he's a legend in terms of...
George Alagairu.
Newscasters, isn't he?
Yeah, George. Oh, it's George Alagairu.
It wasn't quite, Trevor McDonald, but...
No, but it was George Alagairu.
Yeah, and I was very impressed. And he smiled back, which was lovely.
Oh, George Alagairu smiled at you on the Central Line, you say?
On the Central Line from Holborn.
What time was this?
This was probably approaching about 4:30.
Tomorrow, everybody, we are meeting on the Central Line from Holborn at 4:30. We are going to find George Alagairu and see if he's as nice as his era says he is.
Well,
He's probably coming back from White City.
About that.
Could be.
And also, a friend of mine had twins.
Yes.
And she had 2 boys.
Yeah.
And basically, I was having a chat with her a few months ago before she gave birth about inspirational names.
Yes.
And she's decided to call her first one Freddie after Freddie Flintoff.
Oh, God. But Freddie's not... Freddie's not even a real name, though. Freddie is short for Frederick.
It's Andrew, isn't it?
It's his nickname, Freddie.
Oh, is his nickname Freddie?
His name is Andrew, so really it's not... Well,
but even the name Freddie isn't a real name. Freddie is short for Frederick. I hate it when people they christen their children Archie or Charlie or Freddie. No,
he's convinced that is a part of him, but he isn't actually Freddie, is he? He's Andrew.
Apparently, I don't know anything about cricket.
And this is the shocking part. She named the second child, the boy, Ainsley.
Oh, Ainsley.
Yes,
after
and it's after the Ready Steady Cook legend Ainsley Harriott. Really embarrassed me because I actually started laughing and she said, what's so funny?
Well, the stupid name you've given your child, you silly mare. That's what's so funny. You've given him a ridiculous flipping name.
Should I be honest enough to say to her this week, bad choice of name, you should really reconsider?
Yes. Yeah? Say it. Say you have mentioned this and tens of thousands of Virgin Radio listeners.
I was wondering if anyone else had ever had a conversation with anyone about naming a child after somebody and...
Cesara,
like
listen, I've got to go because we've got to move on. But if anyone has 0330 123 1215, Ainsley after Ainsley Harriott, very nice bloke, Seafood, but you wouldn't want to name your children after him, would you? Just a tip, Seafood. Put your mouth near the phone.
I apologise.
There we go. By the way, Seafood, number 6 on the top 15 list.
Is there any chance I can swap with number 8?
No, because you're not on the list anymore.
Why not?
Because yesterday we got everyone to call in who was on the list. Those who didn't call in lost their places. Where the hell were you? And don't say you were having your kidney chemoised or whatever.
If I send you a sick note, could I be...
No, you can't. You are off the list, Sifu.
I believe a doctor's note is legally binding.
If you can send me an actual doctor's note... then we will... if it was a doctor's note, I would consider putting you at number 51 on the top 50 list.
We then have to scan it and put it up on the website for everybody to see.
I want to see a proper doctor's note, not something your mum has just written, all right? Not... Dear sir, Sifu can't do PE today because he's ankle. I don't want that. I want a doctor's note.
Did you ever used to do that when you was at school, fake...
no, I didn't.
On early in the morning, and then put CFAX on, and then,
what?
Copy your mum's signature.
What, by watching CFAX?
No, you put the TV on early in the morning, yeah?
Yeah.
And you get the static on the telly.
Yeah.
And then you put your copy your mum's signature, and then you put your stick note over it, and then you copy over it.
But what's the static of the telly got to do with it?
Because you get a piece of paper your mum's signature on.
Yeah.
You put that on the telly first.
Yeah.
And then you put your stick note from school on top of the original piece of paper, and then you copy over it.
But what's the telly got to do with it?
Because it holds it all in place. It works fine.
It holds it all in place.
Why didn't you just use a table like a normal human being?
Because there's no light there. There's no light there.
Oh, you want the light to shine through?
Of course.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Seafood. There is.
Dave's acting like I didn't think about it when I was a child.
It sounds like you've given it a lot of thought.
Oh, man. No, we never did that. I only used to forge...
You know what I mean? We'll keep this as a secret between, us three here right now. But
Yeah,
I spend a lot of time at school.
I'm going to try that tonight when I get home.
I don't blame, but it might not work if someone's been watching the telly recently.
Oh, I see, right.
First thing in the morning, after a while.
Hang on, Seafood. Just stay there 1 second. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Yeah, I've got another topic.
Yeah, we've got 3 minutes of the show left.
You could do it tomorrow.
Go on, what is it?
Your eyes again.
Top 10.
He's not listening to you, Seafood. He's in a world of his own.
Top 10 celebs who need slap.
The what?
Who need a slap.
You need a slap, mate.
Slap him.
No. Okay, what's Seafood? Seafood. Is that Seafood? Hello?
You right, Vinny?
Yeah.
You remember when I stayed at your house?
Yeah.
And I had to give you a little beating, didn't I?
Right, Vinny?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous topic. Call in tomorrow, please.
All right.
Yeah, thank you. Right, Seafood, what do you want?
I want to talk about that guy that talked about the swingers. I don't believe him.
No, I wasn't convinced by his story. Because if a minor celebrity asked to come swinging with your girlfriend, you'd say yes straight away, wouldn't you?
Probably, you know what? The girls I roll around me, I don't really care about it.
Flippin' heck, that's not very nice.
You know what he said, right? First off, he said, the one thing that got me riled up, he said, if you're a swinger, you need a strong head.
Yeah.
If I'm going to go into a room and, be naked around other guys, I need, you're going to need more than a strong head, isn't you?
Yeah, I think I get what you're saying, Stephen. I'm going to end it next. We've got a minute left. I'm going to rattle through some of these calls if we can. Let's try and go through as many as we can. Line 1, you're on the wireless. Oh, it's a little bit of Bollywood there. I've not sang my Indian masterpieces yet. Let's... Oh, I can't cut him off. He's still there. Look, he's still there. I can't seem to get rid of him. It's
a bit of Bangra.
Little bit of Bangra. Line 2, you're on the wireless.
Hello, does Felix go to account as a non-celebrity?
I don't think he does anymore, no.
Oh.
Sorry about that. I think he's too big now, isn't he? That's, What's happening with my touch screen? Why is this not working? Let's try this. Let's go line 1, you're on the wireless.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Tonight Show.
Tonight Show who?
Who is missing, boy? You know, and it's been Pony.
Yeah. You're banned for life.
Ryan Reynolds, boy!
How many people have you got on your top 50 list, Bernay?
I only need 10 to fill it, son.
So you've
Mario from Big Boosh, you're 18. I've got Mario from Big
No, okay. Well, I'll get someone famous on. Let's try line 9. 9, you're on the wireless.
Do you want to buy some cotton?
No.
Why not?
Because you want to buy some cotton? Let's go to line 10. 10, you're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
I'm being a vegetarian for 72 hours.
Yes. Right.
I'm loving it.
Well done. What a disappointing end to the show. Tim Litchfield is up next. I'm back tomorrow at 10. Thank you very much. Good night.
Head on.